Came out the mud, now we map out the stuff. Hands on the wheel, got my life in the car. Up and down roads, they said ain't for me. Now I run routes like a wide body Jeep. Selling work out the trunk, I was freezing at lights. Eating chips for dinner, counting quarters at night. Now it's bags in the back, got them strapped to the seats. Every mile one prayer, one now police. State line after state line, I was chasing a shot. Every mile marker felt like a kicking clock. Hit a rest stop shower just to rinse off the pain. Then I double that flip, did it all again. Highway to the million, I'm leveled it. Turn that stress into stone, then I built with it. From a stash in the door to a safe in the crib. I was driving for my life, now I'm flying to live. Yeah. Highway to the million.
Yo, it's your boy DZ, man. You already know it's not about the setback. It's about the get back. I want to appreciate everyone that's became a member, that subscribed to the channel, and that watches the channel. I appreciate y'all. If you haven't already, hit that notification bell. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we go live. I appreciate all of y'all that rock with me, and I hope y'all continue to rock with me. What's poppin', fam? Smash that like button as soon as you come in the building. You know, I appreciate all of y'all, man. You know, it's another late night show with your boy DZ. And y'all know we go hard in the paint. Facts. Grinding. Consistent. And it's June 1st. You hear me? It's June 1st. And we going hard. Shout out to all y'all that rock with the channel, man. You know, I appreciate y'all. Shout out to all y'all. We know Wicked100 and Ray J, both of them, stone cold liars. It's all they do. You know, they straight fool fafi. You know, Wicked100 is swearing that Ray J got these so-called heart conditions and he had a heart attack and all these things is going on with him medically, right? This is what he claimed. He say he had to go get his medication. You know, that Ray J shouldn't have never fought in this fight because he couldn't be medically cleared. This is what he say, right? And that Ray J is in the hospital because he's having another heart situation. You know, come on, man. Do y'all believe that Ray J had a situation with his heart? Do y'all believe that Ray J was crying blood out of his eyes? Do y'all believe that Ray J really had some medical situation? Let's just be real. That shit was all foo-fafi. It was all cap. Shit was all lies, man. Ray J ain't got no damn heart conditions and medical situations where he got to take medication. Ray J told everybody that he had a short period of time to live. Come on, man. He told everybody that he had a short period of time to live. That he was about to pass. Come on, man. but then got in the boxing ring. But then got in the boxing ring and was medically cleared to get in the boxing ring. All that. Him and Wicked100 was running around acting like he really had a situation. Now, I'm telling y'all what he was. Him and Wicked100 came up with a plan for him to get back next to Princess, to get back cool with Princess so that she can drop the protection from abuse order and the judge would allow him to come back around. They came up with a plan. And the plan was to act like he was on his last leg and he had a situation with his heart. Right? The shit was all cap. Just keeping it a buck. Dude is a liar, a manipulator. They ain't right. You know, him and Wicked100, both of them, they ain't right. They can't be trusted if we being real. Now, Wicked100 was just swearing up and down to academics that Ray J got these issues and he shouldn't have been in the ring and he don't know how he got cleared and all that shit was a lie. You know, Wack does what he does, right? His lies and manipulations so he can have something to talk about. You know, he'll line you up with the authorities so he can have something to talk about. He'll put you in a compromising situation so he can have something to talk about. So he don't care if it's a lie. It give him something to talk about. He don't care if you go to jail and get a life sentence. It's something for him to talk about. You got to understand, right? Wicked100 and Ray J, they are attention-seeking whores. Straight up. That's what they are. Both of them. And they looking for attention. They'll lie on whoever. They don't care. You know? Now, Ray J is saying he about to do another boxing match. He's saying August 23rd, he doing another boxing match. He getting back in the ring. Already now, just a few days ago, Ray J said brand risk ain't helping him, ain't do nothing for him. You know, he got these situations with his heart. I'm going to tell you what I think, right? And this just me keeping it a buck, right? I'm going to tell you what I think. Them Jews, them reach out to Ray J and let him know it's not going to go like that. You understand this, right? This ain't going to go the way you think it's going to go. Yeah. You think it's going to go that way. It's not. You're going to have a situation. So I think Ray J is like retracting the shit that he was saying, taking it back, trying to play like, you know, oh man, when I was getting into the boxing, I was undefeated. Now I'm 0-1. I'm going to get back in the ring and I'm going to win this and win that. When we all know Ray J can't fight at all. Ray J cannot fight. These niggas be too frail. They on too many different narcotics. They getting high all day. Frail. Man, he can't do nothing with nobody in no damn ring at all. So him getting back in the ring, we know what is going to happen. And then he says he's getting in the ring with a better fighter than Super High Fire. If Super High Fire caught you and knocked you out, what you think going to happen with somebody that got more experience? Man, they going to put Ray J in a serious hospital stay, if we being real. And I'm going to let y'all see it yourself. Let y'all hear Ray J saying this shit himself. You know, Ray J acting like he about to get back in the ring. But I don't think Ray J ever had any issues with his heart. Ever. Nah. You know, it's all cap. It's all that. You know, who comes on the internet and blood is running from their eyes? Come on, man. Let's just be real. Who comes on the internet and has blood running out of their eyes, acting like it's almost over? See, Ray J's career is over. Like, he ain't got nothing going on. So, of course, you know, these people that be in the light and you know who they are, when the career is over, they'll do anything. They'll do anything. Ray J would take a dick in his ass. He'll suck one. He'll say anything that he feels is going to grasp the attention of the people. And this is what he's done. Say anything. The career is done. The music ain't it. Yeah, the music ain't it. You know, whenever he try to put the music out, they focus, it ain't it. Nah. Niggas is too focused on getting high. So, they saying anything for attention. They coming up with anything so that they can, you know, be talked about, be noticed on some real shit. You know, Wack and Ray J, they come up with plans to lie. Straight up. They come up with plans to lie. Real shit. You can't trust them. You can't trust Wack. You can't trust Ray J. They not trustworthy. You got to understand this, right? There's some people that are solid and there's some people that are not. Ray J and Wack, they never been solid. You know, when shit not going their way, they get desperate. Wack's desperate all the time. So, of course, he going to lie on somebody. He set you up, sending people at you. He's desperate all the time. You know, you don't know shit Wack got going on but lining the nigga up. Wack tell you he got these diapers in Africa. He got all this business going on in Africa. Don't nobody in Africa ever say anything about Wack. Nothing. Not one person in Africa ever says anything about Wack. Ever. You've never heard it. Since he's been talking about the diapers in Sierra Leone and all this shit, not one person has ever said nothing about Wack in Africa. But Wack can tell you he got all these African connections and he's doing all this business. You know, shit's wild. The shit don't make sense, man. Just being real. It don't make sense. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Share this live. We gonna get into some things tonight. Y'all know how we rocking. We're gonna get into some things tonight, man. You know, just being real. Wicked100 is Fufafi. Ray J is Fufafi. They characters. They liars. So all they do is try to manipulate people. That's it. That's all they can do. You know, some niggas got talent and some don't. Some niggas gonna sell you hope and some won't. You know what I mean? That's just some real shit. Wicked100, Ray J, them niggas gonna sell you hope. Yeah. They gonna lie to you. They gonna try to do whatever to get you to pay attention to them. You know, Wicked100, known for taking 3 fingers up the rectum. Known for it. Stamp. Known for some weird shit. Known for lying on a nigga. Known for getting a nigga indicted. Known for this. This what you known for. You don't know Wicked100 for getting anybody in a position to elevate him. He's not known for that. You can't name one person that Wicked100 has went and put them in a position. Anybody that he goes and portrays to put them in a position, they'll be indicted. An indictment's coming. That's just what it is. If you see Wicked100 saying he going to grab somebody and do something for him, it's an indictment coming. Somebody about to go to jail. Yeah, he ain't doing nothing for nobody. All this time, can you name somebody? Not at all. He can't name nobody. We don't want to hear the nigga say, the game. Don't tell us about the game. Game fell off, nigga. Game fell off. No, don't tell us about the game. Game ain't got nothing going on. Straight up. As long as Game been in the game, he ain't got what he should be have going on. Nah. You know, if we being real, these the people that be attached to Wicked100. You know, niggas get complacent. They get comfortable. Yeah. And, you know, in life, right, we get opportunities. Some people get opportunities, right, and don't know what to do with them. They be stuck in certain childish ways. That's Wicked100. Yeah, he's stuck in a childish mind state, childish ways. He didn't know what to do with the opportunity that he had. So now he's still trying to like hold on to an image that clearly we can all see is Fufafi. Clearly, everybody can see this shit. It's like now, at this point, it's highlighted. And y'all know we go so hard that we not letting nothing right over top of the highlighter. Nothing is being scribbled over top of the highlighter. We're keeping the highlight on it. You know what I mean? And we not changing the direction. We locked. Dialed in. And we gonna call it how it is. You know? He continue to lie. We continue to call out the lies. So it make it where as though we're never gonna run out of content. He lies. We call out the lies. How can we run out of content? This nigga been lying for so long. You know? He been lying for so long. His whole life been a lie. He been on the internet for years lying. We just gonna keep calling out the lies. You know, you gotta think about this, right? He been lying so long, he can't be truthful. Because he's been lying for so long. In a way, he can be truthful about anything. Because he's so comfortable with lying. His name is built off lies, manipulation, send you to jail. That's what his name is built off of. You know? He used to fool some of the gang members, right? When he used to get all hype and say don't play with his name. Man, your name's already been shredded up. Yeah, your name is so shredded up, you can't even go get the pieces of the paper and try to put them back together and tape them up. That's how bad his name is shredded up. You can't even go get the paper and try to sit it back and say, I'm going to tape it back. His name is in pieces. Ain't no fixing that. Because everybody can see that you are a liar, manipulator. You cat. You fufafi. You want people to believe your lies. And you think that if you change the tone of your voice, that people are supposed to believe. You think because you say on Paru or you say the jungle you come from, people supposed to believe you. At this point, nobody believes you. You know? And throughout of this lying process that he be on, right? Something might occur that people can reference to, and he'll attach his name to it. This the shit he do, right? Something might occur that people can reference to because they see something from somebody else to put it up, and he'll go attach his name to it, take their info, put it next to his name, and then think that people are supposed to forget about everything you lied about because you're trying to attach yourself to something that somebody else already validated. This the kind of shit he do. When majority of the time, the shit he's coming up with is a lie. He's not concerned about the truth. He's concerned about what's going to get the traction off of the best lie he tell. Straight up. The best lie that he tells, that's what he concerned about. How I'm going to get the traction off this shit. If I manipulate this nigga, that nigga, all right, then I'm going to grab the attention of everybody. Him and Ray J, they just alike. You know? Niggas be out here starving. And then they get to saying, hold up, man, we got to get back in the light. So let me go ahead and lie. You know, and on some real shit, right? You got to understand. People starve on different levels. You know, when you got a lot of bills coming in and they on a bigger level and you putting out and you might get a lump and you putting out, it's people starving on a higher level. Straight up, they got more responsibilities. They biting off more than they can chew. They taking on responsibilities from here to there. They acting like they got this, that, and the third. And shit just coming in and going out. But it might be on a higher level. So they might act like they got this, that, and the third, but it's going out as soon as you get it. So you really don't got it. Nigga could be making $1 million a year. If his bills and responsibilities is $999,000, he's really not a millionaire. He can tell you, yeah, I make $1 million a year. But if your bills is $999,000, are you really a millionaire? Let's just be real. Can we keep it a buck? Are you really a millionaire? Do you really got $1 million? Because you say, I made $1 million, but your bills is $999,000. A lot of these jokers be going bigger than they really are. Don't got no money management skills. Don't know how to prioritize because they want to fit in with the others. You know, it's a lot of niggas that want to fit in with other people. You know, and with the people that are known, celebrities, they see other people that might really got it. So they want to act like they got it too. They doing shit that they know they really shouldn't be doing, but they want to do the same shit because they want to act like we on the same level. In all actuality, they not. Now, y'all not on the same level, bro. You ain't got it like them. This is Wicked100. He wants to portray like he's on certain people's level, but he's not. Trying to keep up with what they got going on to be accepted. You know? Want to be accepted. Wicked100 know damn well everything with the tour and shit that Blueface was doing with the showcase. He had to get everything fronted to him on consignment. He ain't had the money to put that shit out. He had to put it together to get it fronted. Nigga ain't got that money to put it out. We all know, right? Everybody knows. And if you don't know now, you know, right? The jokers that be talking that money talk, right? What they got and money this, money that, and they want to show you the money, they really don't got it. That's a known fact of life. What you see, they really don't got. Because when niggas got some money, they not trying to show you they got the money. We know that. The niggas that's trying to show you that they got all this money, they really don't got it like that. This the shit that jokers be doing. You know, Wicked100 want to tell us about all this money he got. He want to go on No Jumper, right? And show the people that he knows is in his 20s. They just came in the podcast lane. He want to show them that he got money. This how you know he don't got money. Why are you showing them? For what? What is that doing for you? It's making you feel like you're something you're not. See, you really lying to yourself. You ain't lying to the people that understand it and got common sense. You lying to yourself. So when he's going on No Jumper, trying to show the people that he got this and R&B got this, and come on, man. Let's just be real. If R&B had 200,000, right, that she could wire here and wire there, you know she would be living better. We would see her in nicer shit. We would see. Not them trying to tell it to us. The style of living would be different. You know, we would see real security around them. Not wax homies that walk around with no socks and shit on. Not them type of niggas. Run around with a dirty kufi on. Not them type of niggas. We would see real armed security, vest on. We would see big jokers that are running around doing this because they do it for a living and they're hired to do this. We would see that. But we don't see that with them. And this is, you know, it's certain things that'll show you, okay, nah. If you had, whereas though you got it like this and you trying to splurge and show somebody this, how much you got, we would see it. You wouldn't even have to show us. You out here grinding, but your mental ain't right. You grinding off of manipulating Blueface and your priorities is backwards. All you know is manipulation. That's it. You know, when he get on there on Clubhouse, he be talking to them people like he got some smarts. But that dude ain't got no smarts. Just because you can rob and manipulate somebody doesn't make you smart. Yeah, it don't make you smart because you can con somebody out of their own shit. That don't make you smart. That just make you a con artist, a liar, a manipulator, an extortionist. That don't make you smart. And I think, you know, with the world, people get lost when they see certain people that the light is on them and they think that they're smart because they know how to backdoor people. They know how to steal from others. They know how to take advantage of people that are looking for opportunity. That shit don't make you smart. Just keep it in the buck. Smash that like button. And hit that subscribe button. Share this live. That shit don't make you smart. It should just make you somebody that know how to get over on niggas. That's it. You know, and what happens is, you know, you really get people to be alerted. Nah, don't deal with him. You mess up a lot of opportunities. I can guarantee you, Wicked100 has messed up so many opportunities. This is why he's never going to get to the level of a lot of people because of the mentality. You know, he's never going to get there ever. The level that we see Wack at, that's where he's going to be forever. Because he's so stuck in that state of mind, he doesn't know what it takes to get out of that. Like, you supposed to elevate in life. Yeah, we all got to start somewhere, right? But if you got the same pattern going on year in and year out, and it ain't get you nowhere, you're never going to get nowhere. You're going to be right there. That's it. And that's Wicked100. He's always going to be at the level that we see. The bottom. Look like you're doing something, but you're really not. Things is going to happen. They're going to set you back even more. Because his mind frame is just taking advantage of people. That shit, that game right there, especially when it comes to the music. When it comes to the music, right? That shit there has fell off a lot. Back in the day, of course, we know about all the artists that were being taken advantage of and manipulated, signing crazy deals. It was many people, not just a few. It was many people that had talent, people that was pushed. They was being taken advantage of. Now, look at it. Look at Blueface. Blueface is a D-list celebrity. Yeah, people know him. His pen game is weak. His music is weak. But people know him, right? Now you got Wicked100. He's proud to say this is his artist. This is his fish. Blueface is Wicked100's fish. This is it. Ain't no other fish. That's the fish he got. Blueface. You already know, if this is your golden goose, and we know dude ain't going to the ceiling, we already know what level you on. Yeah, it ain't like you got an artist that's A1. You don't got that, you know, but he walks around like he does. He around here stepping around like he got an artist that's A1, that's doing major numbers, selling out arenas. This is how he walk around. But he don't got that. This is what he say. Yeah, my artist. See, he don't want Blueface to talk to Aiden Ross. He don't want Blueface to talk to nobody. Because this is his golden goose. Without Blueface, Wack is not making no money. And I'm being real. He's making none. You know, on some real shit. His value of doing podcasts is bare minimum. Yeah, it's bare minimum. He's not getting no $10,000 for an interview, shit like that. He ain't getting nothing like that. They probably give Wicked100 $2,000, $2,500. He ain't getting no big bag for no interviews, because his shit is like a hit and a miss. He might have something that go up, it might not. It's not like a consistent hit. So he's not getting that type of paper for doing podcasts at all. When he sit down and do an interview, he's not getting no paper like that. His value's not there. Blueface is his golden goose. Golden goose. Now, in life, right? When you're depending on other people to make sure you eat, you give them the ability to starve you, to take the food away. Now, if something happens to Blueface, right? If he go to jail, which we seen, if he get put in a serious situation, right? Wicked100 is no longer eating. That's the thing about when you put everything into somebody else and you don't have talent. And I'm going to tell you, this is why Wicked100 can't get up. All he got is Blueface. He has no talent. He doesn't even know how to scout talent. If we being real, you know, you got some managers that know how to scout talent. He doesn't even know how to scout talent. If we being real, he doesn't have an ear for fire shit. Because if he did, you would see fire people on his roster. He got Blueface. That nigga don't got no ear for fire talent. So when he's talking about Drake and different people's music, I can't take you serious in your opinion, because if you really had an ear for music, you would have a roster of talent. Your golden goose is Blueface, a guy that we all know can't rap on beat. Straight up now, let's just be real. We all know Blueface doesn't even know how to rap on beat. This is Wicked100's golden goose. So you don't even have an ear for talent. You keep talking about your artists. All right, we hear you say this. Your artist, he don't even got it. He's just a clown in a clown show. That's it. Got a clown in a clown show with a whole bunch of shit scribbled on his face. That's it. No talent at all. Nobody is asking Blueface, yo, can I get a feature? Nobody. And if they do, they to the bottom of the barrel. Ain't nobody that's A-list saying, yo, feature. You just got out. You should have a pick of the litter for the feature. Straight up. Nah. Come on now. But it's self-explanatory when you really pay attention to this shit. Wicked100 say he's a big exec. How is your only artist Blueface and he really can't rap? He really don't got the talent. He's not it. Now, okay, right? Let's say Wicked100 wanted to have Blueface as an artist. You're well known. You say your phone book is long. Why don't you have at least one artist that is extra talented, that got bars, delivery, and stage presence? Why? Because you blackballed in the music industry and you don't have an ear for talent. You don't have that. And I'm just being real. Just because niggas is known in the industry don't mean they got an ear for talent. Don't mean they know how to go out there and scout talent. Wicked100 is used to leeching off people that he feels already has a buzz. That's his whole game. If he feel like you got a buzz, he gonna try to leech on you. That's what he did with Blueface. Now, Blueface can't uphold that. When it comes to the music, he can't uphold it. You don't hear nobody saying, throw that Blueface in. Straight up. You don't hear nobody saying, yo, man, throw that Blueface in. Throw what in? Nigga, hold up. Straight up. You see somebody talking about throw Blueface in, you might throw them out the car and the CD. You and the CD get out. Straight up. You and the CD get out. Nigga, I'm not playing that shit. Now, this who Wack say his artist. I'm just being real. If I was in the industry for years and I claim to have all of these relationship ties, it's millions of people in the world. It's a lot of people that make music across the world. It's a lot of people that make music across the world. This old Wack got his Blueface. That's it. Have you ever seen anybody come through that was fire and say, all right, I'm rocking with Wack? Nah, we ain't talking about game either. We ain't talking about game. We talking about somebody that came through and said, man, I'm rocking with Wack, and they was fired. But what you do hear Wack say is all the people that got on and that's doing their thing, yeah, they rode around in my Rolls Royce. Yeah, I had to take them to do this. Yeah, they was up under me. Yeah, I got them the contract here. Yeah, I did this. When the shit is all a lie. So you mean to tell me that you can take and put all of these people in position for other people, but you can't do that for yourself? Make it make sense. So you can take the Migos and all these other people and put them in the right position, but you can't do nobody that you dealing with. Let's make that make sense. It doesn't. It doesn't at all. People that got common sense can understand that. You're not going to tell me that a rap group that went through the roof, you did all of this shit for them, and you let them take the Rolls Royce and you put them in this position and that position, but we haven't seen not one person that you brought up and around you go to the roof. If the Migos and them niggas would have stayed around Wack, they would have been nothing. I'm just being real. If the Migos would have dealt with Wack like Blueface, talented and all, they wouldn't have been shit because they associated and locked in with Wack. Whenever you deal with Wack, you're never going to get nowhere. You're going to look like you're doing something and the shit going to be like poof. Yeah. Pay attention to the people that deal with Blueface. Pay attention to the people that deal with whack. All of these people are on a low level. You do not see no solid, high-level celebrities, artists, rocking with Blueface and Wack like that. Straight up. Wack could tell you about his phone book and all this shit. Man, that phone book, it don't work like you say it work, nigga. Straight up. Wack could tell us he talked to this person and that person and they ain't never talked to him. Just being real. He'll tell you this shit. Yeah, I talked to this person. I talked to that person. And he ain't never talked to them niggas. I can already see that people like Akon, Birdman, them niggas is not answering the phone for Wack like that. Yeah, I'm busy. You ain't got nothing to talk to me about. I know if you call me, you need something. Yeah, you call me, you need something. And I really don't want to have to deal with this shit. You calling me, you need something. Yeah, it's like you ready to ask for something, you got your hand out, you know, but you acting like you doing me a favor. This how Wack hit them type of niggas. Wack could call them type of niggas up and act like he doing them a favor, but need them. Yo, I got this. Nigga, you need them. They don't need you, nigga. You need them. They don't need you. Fuck. On some real live shit. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. We just keeping it a buck. But Wack act like, you know, he doing them a favor. Wack ain't doing them a favor. Come on, man. Straight up. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Shout out to all y'all that rock with the channel. You hear me? Niggas is foo-fafi if we being real. You know? Niggas is foo-fafi, man. Straight up. Niggas is foo-fafi. Let me see here. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Let me see here. Let me see here. Hold up. All right. Let's look at this right here. Share the live. Hit the like button and share the live. Shout out to all y'all. I want to show y'all this shit here, man. These niggas be liars. Yeah. They be liars. All cap. You know what I'm saying? All cap. Listen to Ray J. Let y'all listen to Ray J yourself. Smash that like button and share the live. Let y'all listen to Ray J yourself, man. Man, these niggas is, they cap. They liars. That's what they is. It's a lot of these jokers on the internet. When you line up with these niggas, they like, I'm going to tell you, right? People like Wicked100 and Ray J, right? They the type of jokers that's going to lie to you, send you in a direction to fail so that they can get up a little bit off of you. Send you to jail. Put you in a bad situation so that they can get some peanuts. It's the type of niggas these is. You know, you can't trust them. You hear me? Not at all. I'm gonna let y'all check this joint out. smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. You know, shout out to all y'all that rock with the channel, man. Listen to Ray J, man. Ray J said, I had a perfect record, 0-0-0, right? I took an L, period. So now I'm 0-1-0. I'm training harder and I'm more focused. Just signed the contract for the next fight, August 23rd. The back to school brawl. I'm the headliner. And I'm fighting at 215 for the light heavyweight title. And I got 3 months to train. Come on, man. I'm going to win this one, guys. I can feel it. Keep me in your prayers. And please come on this journey with me. Stay tuned and thank you for your support and understanding. You hear this shit? Now, Wicked100 just swore up and down the other day that Ray J got a heart condition. He just swore up and down. Man, he got a heart condition and I went and got the medicine and this the shit he say. It's why, you know, these dudes, you can't take anything they say serious or as truthful because they lie so much. Check this out.
Right? I had a perfect record. I was 0-0-0. And so now going back in it, like being 0-1, that's nothing, bro. Like every fighter has been through crazy shit. And I at least have 5 to 10 more fights than me who were some of the biggest fighters out there in the MMA game. We took a L. It was a drastic L. We was punch drunk and we was talking a bunch of shit after we lost. But bottom line is we lost. And it was hard to accept that now we have an L on our record when we've been undefeated since day one. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never lost a fight. I was 0-0-0. And now we're 0-1-0. So, you know, we just got to build back up. It doesn't matter if you lose. It's just a matter of how you lose and how you get back in the game and fight. My next fight is in 2.5 months. What's crazy about this whole fight thing is that I was undefeated, right? I had a perfect record. I was 0-0-0.
Can we be real? Listen to him. He said he was undefeated, 0-0-0. He ain't never lost a fight. We all watch Ray J get in the ring, man. You can't fight, bro. You don't even have the coordination, the mechanics is not there at all. I don't care how long Ray J trains for. You just don't have it, bro. The people that are training are people that have some type of coordination, some type of skill. Ray J don't got no skill at all from what I see. I didn't see no skill whatsoever when he was in the ring. So I don't know where he thinks he's going at with this. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check this out.
I'm training for it right now, and I got a lot of important people coming in to train to help me. I'm not gonna give up on this, y'all. Like this was just a stepping stone in my career and in my fighting career, especially. But with a lot of training and a lot of visibility and a lot of listening and a lot of like just determination, like I think that we can come back and be 1-1, right? And then we could be, you know, 2-1 and then 3-1 and 30-1 and 50-1. Like all of those dreams can come true, but we gotta just fight through what we've been through right now. I want to thank everybody for supporting me through this loss. It was tough, but thank you to all of my team that supported me, especially Andy and Creators Inc. and the team to help me build Victor Ortiz, Rampage, Wine Tribe, you know, Rainbow, Bassin, Truth, Bari, everybody. And I'm training for.
Listen to him, man. I can't take him serious. Him and Wack lie so much, and he tries to sit there like he got a straight face on while he's lying. I can't take dude serious. I watched him get in the ring. I seen how he was throwing punches. You can't train in 2.5 months and get the coordination that you don't have. At all. You just don't got it. At all. You do not have it. Ray J wants to be noticed, so he's willing to embarrass himself to be noticed. This is how you know Ray J money gotta be a little funny. You must be trying to get some brand deals or something, but you done already said too much. So it's like, what type time is Ray J on? Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button.
It's just been a rough road, but prepare for my next fight. Get ready for it. It's happening. I'm in training right now. We come back in 2.5 months for a bigger fight with a bigger fucking MMA star. It's gonna be way harder than the nigga I just fought. So y'all stay tuned. We super excited about it. We just closed the deal. Training starts on Monday, so get ready. I'm 0-1. And I think we could take it to 1-1 and into the future beyond. All right, stay tuned. Thank you guys. And let's go.
Straight manipulation at his best, man. Manipulation at his best. Yeah, come on now. Ray J said he gonna be the headliner. Man, you just can't fight, Ray J. Yeah, you can't fight. Anybody that watches a fight with Ray J, you must just want to see somebody get knocked out. Yeah, and then you saying you gonna get in there with a better fighter. You can't fight, my man. Fighting is not you. You can lie to people, manipulate people, act tough. Yeah, that's you. But fighting isn't you, bro. If we being real. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. But this is the same person that Wicked100 said got heart issues. Swearing up and down that he got these heart issues. That he got a situation. What I see though, right, is Ray J might be going to fight somewhere else, but I don't see him fighting on brand risk. I don't see Aiden getting him to fight on brand risk after you made these accusations. You made these allegations. I don't see that. So maybe he's going somewhere else to fight. But I think those Jews said something to him. You know how they get with these dudes. These dudes be cocky until they get tapped on the shoulder, like Wack wants to always say. Yeah, when they get tapped on the shoulder, somebody say something to them, they different. All that cocky shit go out the window. Just keep it in the buck. All that cocky shit goes straight out the window. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. I appreciate all of y'all. You know what I mean? That rock with the channel. Fu Fafi. You know, we gonna get into this shit with Wack in a minute. If we being real. You know what I mean? We gonna get into this shit with Wack in a minute. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, man. Shout out to all y'all that rock with the channel. Wack and Ray J, stone cold liars. Yeah, nothing's wrong with Ray J's heart. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing was ever wrong with Ray J's heart. Ever. He was lying. And when you see how persistent Wicked100 was about that right there, shit like that should have you understand why you should never believe him, why you can't take him serious. Because he just said, I don't know how he got in the ring, his heart this, I went and got the medicine. Dude literally be having these fabricated stories to connect his lies. That shit there is crazy work. For somebody to have fabricated stories for their lies to be connected is wild. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it a buck. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. For a nigga to have a fabricated story, you know, and really like speak on it like it has some meaning. Man, I don't know how he did that. I was at the hospital and I went and got the medicine and like a whole breakdown of a lie. Like, and to really try to sell the lie to you. Nigga, you trying to sell this lie on some other shit. That's wild, if we being real. You trying to sell this lie on some other shit. You feel what I'm saying? Straight up. You trying to sell this lie on some other shit is crazy. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Shout out to all y'all that be rocking with the channel, man. Wow. Let's see here. Shout out to all y'all, man. Yeah, shout out to all y'all, man. I can't take them jokers serious. Them niggas is liars. Yeah, like stone cold liars. Everything about them is a lie. Nothing truthful. You know, Wack. That's all he does. You know, he lies. We just call it out. You know, hey, let him keep lying. You know, hey, that's his game. He lies, we call it out. You dig? Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. You know, shout out to all y'all that rock with the channel, man. Yeah. Shout out to all y'all that rock with the channel. You know, but they bad business. Straight up, they bad business. This what happen when you deal with Wack, though. Bad business. This what happen when you deal with Wack. You know, when you deal with Wack, bad business. You dig? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.
Edgar's in the house. Hey, yo, what the f did you do to your hair, bro? It's like Mitch. It's not as bushy. And then
bushy little bunny.
And then you screwed your hairline up, bro. Something in the I'm missing
talk about your hair live.
I got calibrated.
No, okay, something going on. I'm like, see, that's why you got to keep the bushy, because the shadow, when you got it like.
I'm telling you though, right? Wicked100 is just a real live, like a character. You know, you can see dude is like a kid at heart, but he wants to destroy others at the same time. Mentally, dude is like a kid. Yeah, like a straight kid. But will try to destroy you, you know, do whatever he can to disrupt your life. But he's like a kid.
This?
That's that good hair.
Yeah, he like looks younger now.
He is young. He's like 20.
You don't look as grimy, and it's like you was still the fucking lemon heads.
Well, you 21 now? 20 is crazy. Underage. Office full of underagers.
Good crew. No, you got hyenas. They hungry.
Hyena.
They keep up with what's going on.
Hello, baby Cuban Rob. How you living? Bro, there's so
Angry bear.
He's an angry bear?
Angry bear.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I've been having to. Hey, listen.
Okay, should we do all right, we gotta make a decision and we gotta stay on topic. What are we starting?
And baby Cuban Rob is the guy that picked up the watch when Jay Reed and Marciano got beat out there. Robbed, pistol whipped, stripped, and beat. Baby Rob is the guy, baby Cuban Rob is the guy that picked up the watch and brought the watch back, right? Because Cuban Rob had the watch. And Cuban Rob goes up the no jumper every time Wack goes up there. It's on video of Cuban Rob picking up the watch. And he goes up there every single week when Wack go up there. The police seen the bull pick the watch up, right? But I already know Wack had to get that watch from him, take it back up there on some shit. But we know the video showed that he had the watch. But he's up here at no jumper every week. All good. And he broke at the same time. Straight up. And he's broke at the same time. Shit's crazy.
Starting with, are we starting with
gonna follow you?
Hefe lore or?
I'm following you.
All right, let's talk about Aunt Hefe because you got everybody up in a stink, mad as hell for certain things that have been said about our boy Free Aunt Hefe.
No, listen, that's all cool, freedom and all that. But when I'm looking at you, the only one kept it real because you was like, hey, I got to see what it is first. All this right.
Listen, the fans on my ass for having an open mind about whether he's a killer or not.
Bro, listen to me, bro. It's just simple.
Let's say this, right? Understand it. For all the people that are on no jumper, they got to understand that it's all business. Adam is not their friend at all. It's all business. So it's up to you to go and do business and make sure that you set things in place for your business. This is how life goes. People fall out all the time. Shit happens. When you become an adult, it's about business. And when you're a business owner, you really got to understand that you're going to let people go. Relationships are going to fall apart. It ain't going to be no sentimental feeling shit if you really a business owner that plan to be successful with your business. Because relationships are going to fall apart. And if you feel like you're going to be emotional about a relationship over your business, you're not going to have a successful business. So me saying that, the people that Adam have at his business on his show, it's only for business purposes. Adam might act like, yeah, this person was my friend or my homie, but it's only business. It's mental. Adam don't care because they can be replaced. You can get another human being, able-bodied, to sit on the show and do content. This is what people got to start understanding. Business owners care about their business. Straight up. Yeah, you can have love for somebody while you're doing business and they're there, but instantly, if things don't go as planned, hey, it didn't work out. You can't be emotionally attached, whereas though you're going to let it affect your business if somebody's not there when you're doing business. So Adam got these different people that he have on the show. They can be replaced. The love is the business. Some people don't understand that though. You know, and some people look at it like it's Adam's fault for the people that come up there and play themselves. No, it's not Adam's fault. It's the people that go up there and play themselves fault. You are an adult. You have the ability to not go and play yourself. You have the ability to make a conscious decision. So, on some real live shit, we all know if anything happens to anybody, Whack, Hefe, Sporty Face, anybody at No Jumper, Adam's gonna move on because this is his business. And people gotta understand that when it comes to business. And for you to be any type of, have any type of success in your business, you gotta understand that if you want to be a business owner, just being real.
These guys, you got a little gangbang show.
Yeah, okay.
They are all advocates of being members outside in the hood, right? And being real ones.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Every now and then, Cuban Rob will sneak his ass over there to my neighborhood
And catch a body.
and I'll hear about it.
Okay.
He know he got about 19 minutes before I'm calling.
Okay.
Bro, what are you doing? The thing about it is this: you get to a certain age when you have done it all. See, when you've done it, you don't have the appetite to keep doing it.
Okay. But
get what I'm
Ant was
saying?
35. He was.
Now, mind you, right? Wicked100 said his homies, Cuban Rob, Third, and Lil Jon, they run his neighborhood. This is what he said out his own mouth. He said, my homies run my neighborhood. Yeah, I ain't got nothing to do with it, but they run the neighborhood. Now, he's saying that they can't go to the neighborhood. And they got 19 minutes before he's calling. This is why I tell you, the dude is a walking contradiction. All he does is lie. That's it. Everything. He's excited that Hefe got himself in the situation. It gives him something to talk about, something to brag about, right? And he's going to line up anybody that he can. Now, Jab 5 is acting like he's getting an opportunity. Oh, you get an opportunity to sign yourself up for a room in jail. That's what you're doing. That's the opportunity that you get with Wicked100. An opportunity to sign yourself up for a room in a jail cell. That's a hell of an opportunity, ain't it?
Still in the streets.
Because I think from what people telling me and his homies is calling it, I know it's his homies because they call it everybody, right? And you know what come with it. You get a little buzz going on. You know, whether some YouTube fame, even though it be local, it seems big, you start to get hated. You know how that shit work. Brick got him. You know how it work, right?
Okay.
So my thing is this. When you outside and you involved in certain things,
can you move the monitor so that we can see it?
Whatever comes with that, you have to accept that.
Right.
Period. Bro.
Are you defending why he had to do a DP that ended up in a death, or are you like
I think what it is, bro, is this is probably going to be, I don't want to say the first, but probably the first one that's publicized that led to a death.
Have you heard of a DP that ended up in a death before?
Not personally, no. But I've seen some DPs with motherfuckers in the hospital a week, 2 weeks, up, jaws broke. I've seen dudes' eyeballs knocked out, all that type of stuff, right? But what I'm saying is, when it comes down to it, bro, and this is the life you're living, right?
Yeah.
You have to stand with that. Now, what I'm confused about is, Ant has told me and told the world. Because remember, he was just talking about the dude that snitched on him that died.
Right.
Remember the little Sody dude or some shit, right?
Okay.
And his homies was like, follow me. Hey, homie, why you didn't say none of this when he was alive?
Okay.
So he got a section of his neighborhood that's a little disgruntled with him about that. This is recent shit.
Now, this is coming from a person that says they don't watch YouTube, they don't watch this, they don't watch that, but you know details about Aunt Hefe and plenty other people that's on the internet. Because being for real, all you do is watch niggas' content. That's all you do. You don't have nothing else to do. You watch niggas' content, you lie on people, you come up with these narratives and create different scenarios and lies about people. So you know what's going on with Aunt Hefe. You've been watching it. Wack just lies so much. He knows, and now for him to be saying what he's saying now, it let it be known, oh, you've been watching this and you know that he talked about the homie this and that. The dude is full fafi.
You think that it's partially because of the No Jumper thing, partially because his channel was kind of cracking?
No, what it is whoever Little Sody was a rider, but he just, from what Aunt Hefe said, told. Now, the whole time he was out, Aunt Hefe never said nothing. But when he died, just a month or two ago.
To be fair, wasn't Aunt Hefe still in prison?
No, Aunt was just out. He just died.
Sody died probably 3-4 years ago.
No, this Sody that just died, that just passed away, Aunt just ran the content.
Is it a different Sody?
I guess so, because I don't know him. And they was like on him like, yo, bro, why you speaking on this? So my thing about it is, he like anybody else that got some shit going on. Half your neighborhood gonna f with you. The ones you f with gonna love you. The other ones gonna hate you.
Mm-hmm.
If you know you've been a victim of being told on by this community that you're outside in,
right,
being a loyal member, why would you think that you could do anything, talk about anything with these people? He got some brothers that I know, they say they pretty solid. I get that. That's your DNA. But bro, at this point in time, I just think, and I seen Ant on a few video clips in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching him. You're not going to catch Wack in them situations.
Okay.
Because maybe I've been living long enough to know what's going to come from that. See, his cameras everywhere.
But you have made a significant amount of money. You live out the way. If Aunt Hefe got to the point where he was living in freaking Calabasas or something, then he probably wouldn't be pulling up to the weed shop.
Adam, how do you think I got to where I was at? I first had to remove myself from that.
Okay.
All the way. I remember living in a duplex. My mother-in-law in one, me and my kids in another.
You're saying that as soon as Ann
Now, Wack has told us that his kids have never seen a sidewalk. This is what he said now. My son ain't never seen a sidewalk. Now, you letting us know, okay, you lived in the duplex. Sidewalks around there, right? Sidewalks around the duplex. And you live here and your mother-in-law and yeah, we already know, right? See, his wife, she's sparing it. She know he a liar. His wife is sparing it. Just being real. She know Wack is a certified liar. She knows it. You know, she knows him as a kid. So she knows dude been lying his whole damn life. He get up here, he's a character. You know, and he makes it seem like he's somebody that he's not. Constantly, you know. Adam know he lying. We know he lying. All he do is lie.
If they started getting any money, he should have got out of there.
Gone. When Game first got his first little money, he couldn't move to a house, but he went over there to Wilshire and got him a little penthouse, and then eventually went to Glendale, and now he's in Calabasas. Like, so what I'm saying is, and you only do this type of shit, you run back to it when you didn't get a chance to enjoy it back when you should have.
Well, he was locked up for 8 years. So from, you know, I don't know exactly what age, but he.
So, Wack saying that, right? This is what he's doing while lining niggas up with the authorities. He's going and acting like he's doing this gang shit and that shit and a part of this because when he was running around with jokers, he wasn't the man. He wanted to be the man. So now that he feels like he's the man and he's able to manipulate people, right? He wants to be indulging and acting like he's a part of this and a part of that while sending niggas to the can. When really, when you was younger, you was running around and, you know, you was around Big U and you was around Suge, you wasn't the man. You was the follower in the crew. And just being real, when it come to like that gang shit, it's gonna be a lot of following going on. A lot of followers. And it's some shit that you really like don't even want to be a part of because it's too much following going on. It's too many yes men. So of course, you're gonna be in a situation easy because you're gonna be following a nigga that's ready to ride for some shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. Niggas done put themselves in an issue, done caught a case because some other niggas came up with an idea that we should do this. Now, I don't want to be down with that. I don't even want to be a part of that. Because you wake up one day and you got beef with a nigga or got an issue with a nigga, I'm supposed to have an issue with him too? Now it go bad. My life is in a situation because of you. Negative. Yeah, I ain't with that at all.
Might have done like 25 to 33 or
something like that.
A couple years ago. Yeah.
So now he gets a little something because what his homies say, he wasn't a joint over there. He really, you know, he was over there, but that wasn't what that was. Okay, cool. So now he gets it, but you know you just been told on. You know you got the paperwork, but your homies told on you. Bro, you supposed to start making your way the other way. Now, to all the people. They're right. Were they wrong in something? I do be in the community. I was outside today. I sent you a picture. I was outside. Right?
In your backyard.
I was in my back.
Right.
See, I think I got more amenities in my backyard than a hood park. I really do.
I like how you could turn Aunt Hefe catching a murder charge to somehow bragging about your backyard.
No, I'm just saying, you're not going to catch me, bro. I know what comes with hanging in the hood. When I was trying to get a rep, when I had something to prove.
Okay, we know.
Now, mind you, right? Wack is 49 years old. 49 years old. Wack is almost half of 100. He's almost half of 100, half a century. 49 years old, and you bragging about your backyard. Come on, bro. Come on, man. You've been in the industry all these years, and you bragging about your backyard, nigga. You've been around all these people. You tore 6ix9ine up for millions, and you bragging about your backyard. Come on, man. It lets you know. See, he sat there and just said that these other niggas are doing shit because they didn't, get to enjoy certain things in the life when they was younger, so they get older and they do shit. It's the exact same thing that he does. You're bragging about your backyard at 49 because you didn't have this type of backyard when you was younger. If you would have had this backyard when you was younger, you wouldn't be bragging about the backyard because it would be like normal. Man, I've been had this backyard. And then you bragging about the backyard to people that are not supposed to be on your level. Brag about your backyard to people that's supposed to be on your level, though. If we being real. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button.
Should not have been hanging on the block.
So why are people crying about it?
But, okay.
So why are they crying about it?
I have a question. This is an important question.
What's up?
When did you find out about this unaliving at the same time that we all did when it came out in the news? Or did you know about it in advance?
No, I found out about it after the taco stand shit.
Okay.
Right? I heard Remo hint about it. I put in a couple calls.
Because we actually found it live on the podcast.
I put in a couple calls over there, and they was like, 4 people got arrested. 1 dude got a DA reject because he did. Listen to me. 1 got a DA reject because he's not on camera. 1 dude got to the holding tank and tried to commit suicide.
Wait, they could have a DA reject like instantly?
Yeah,
like he got locked up for it
instantly,
and then somehow they immediately decided
DA reject
not on camera.
They probably wanted to pull him in and see if they're gonna tell him something.
Oh, okay.
Right? I remember Q got picked up one day, DA reject next day, right? So they want to see if we're gonna tell him something. So the fact that 1 dude got DA rejected, right?
Uh-huh.
And the fact that they raised his bond, double his bond, plus 50, right? Lets me know that your homies and his people over there, and every neighborhood got them. Rats and informants. We found about Spody. We didn't know Spody had been informant 10 years. We had no idea. And this one of our general homies.
Oh.
Generals. We didn't find out he was on the stand. We like, what he got to do with this? They
His
said
name's Sporty?
Spody, right?
Not a Spody face.
No, not Spody. Spokes, right? They said he's been a confidential, reliable source for the Pacoima Paul Root Blood Gang since 1987. So what he has to say is credible. Got our homie 40 years. It's real shit, right? So the fact that this is where he's frequent, and this is where you going, and this is what you around, you got to stand on it. They labeling him as the mastermind. That's why they doubled his bond. Now they got a now they got motive.
What's the motive?
The motive is the dude that got on the live, was on Megan's Law for a sex offense.
The guy who got killed.
The guy that got killed was on Megan's Law.
Had a 2019.
Now, people are going to say, well, how you know that's him? This how you know. This how Megan's Law know. We have his Megan's Law prior to. Whenever, you can Google this, ChatGPT, whenever you're killed, once it's submitted, they delete you off Megan's Law. Only able live bodies could be on Megan's Law. Now, if you go try to pull the same dude up, we got his whole rap sheet. We got when he caught the sex offense, we crosses over to his Megan's Law, all that. But now if you go pull that up now, Megan's Law, he's gone. So now what they're going to say, a gang expert's going to say, this is something that they would DP you or put you off the gang for.
Right.
That's what they're going to say.
Yeah.
Now it's hypocritical because it's a bunch of dudes running around LA right now on Megan's Law.
But it's also kind of odd because why would they be doing this 7 years after he caught this alleged rape charge?
I'm going to tell you why. All he got to do is piss the wrong person off.
Yeah.
And then now they want to politic.
Maybe they could have not known. Seems kind of.
They know. They ain't no way they don't know.
Right, he probably did time.
No, but if you piss the wrong person off and he decides to want to push the issue on it, like it's people right now that I know shit about in my neighborhood. If I went and like started like, hey, what's happening with this? Then they're paying some attention.
Right. Also, like
we got one now amongst us.
He could have done. Shut the.
Hey, yo. One day, Wicked100 is going to piss the wrong person off, and they're going to start saying shit about him and don't stop. One day, he's going to piss the wrong person off that has so much influence that it's going to crush all his BS that he does.
It's a fact.
We're gonna talk about that. No, but he could have like done something similar, like a new thing. He could have done something to someone, not necessarily like a whole full blown.
What they're gonna do, they're gonna use that. Let's say he disrespected somebody else. They're gonna say, "Cuz he on Megan's Law anyway."
Yeah.
On top of that, they're gonna start trumping it up.
I mean,
so
they DP'd Crip Mac for like 8-year-old Facebook posts or something.
That's what
like
I'm telling
Maybe
you.
older.
And guess what? This is gonna spook a lot of people, right? Because a DP and a put off and a put on are total different things.
In terms of intensity?
Yeah, because when you putting somebody on, you just trying to see if they got the heart to fight back.
Right.
When you DPing them, you punishing them, but you're not trying to hurt. They drop, you don't stomp them out.
Still somebody you're going to see the next day
right.
at the liquor store. You know?
A put off, you're trying to hurt this individual.
Right.
You want them to feel the pain.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm going to be real. I think when we see the video, I don't think Ann Hefe is dumb enough to be in the video actually doing the dirty deed.
Okay.
So when they doubled his bond and said, you were the mastermind, Cuban, how many motherfuckers from our neighborhood could talk to me? It's only 2-3 homies that can talk to me. You know why? Because them other niggas ain't gonna tell the people Wack came up with it. Did you talk to me? I'm not talking directly to none of them dudes. Period. So somebody over there had to say, Ant called the shot. Ant picked who was gonna do the DP. Somehow, some way, somebody over there is implementing. I don't think Ant is dumb enough. I don't think so.
Wait, when you say that,
Can we be real though? Niggas in Wack's neighborhood, I'm sure a lot of them don't even rock with him like that. You know, he probably got some jokers that rock with him, but I'm sure a lot of the jokers don't rock with him. Cause dude is a liar. You know, he make the area look bad. He working with them folks. So it's like, I'm sure a lot of them don't even rock with him. You know, so you not talking to him, it's kind of like normal, because I'm sure a lot of them don't even rock with you.
there's a video, do you mean like an iPhone video or do you mean like a surveillance camera video that you would have of almost any parking lot?
Adam, it's in the parking lot.
Right.
It's in the parking lot.
I mean,
I'm,
seems like a pretty foolish idea.
You're in
like,
the parking lot. You're in the parking lot, cross the street, the parking lot. And, and me and you both know somebody probably told, but let's say no cameras on. Mm-hmm. It's in the parking lot.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine it would take to have a pre-planned beating and to do it in the parking lot. Like, you'd think the first instinct you would have is like, what's the best place that we could go to where there's no cameras?
Bro.
As a potential criminal, that's what I would.
We went in the middle of that street right there. It's about 4 or 5 cameras.
For sure.
Right?
We don't know where they are, but they're there.
They're there.
Yeah.
It's in the parking lot. So, but all this comes with what? Being a real member outside in the community. Mm. And kids, this is why you go to school, you go to the military, trade school. How do you know? Because I was once outside a member in the community. Mm. When I got a dude that's, he can't see, he lost his vision. And I got another dude over here who been DP'd twice in the last 6 months, right?
Twice?
Yeah, Sportyface been DP since the last Jalise
We need
DP,
to work.
right? When I got these dudes, right, saying, you're not a real member, you ain't outside like us. I don't want to be like you. Mm. Bro, the common man is the man that's found.
Do you see though, right? Since we've been putting like so much light on Wicked100, he let people know he's really not a Paru. I keep telling y'all, he's them folks. He's never been a Paru. That shit there was to manipulate the members. Now that so many people are calling him on his BS, man, I ain't no member, I ain't this and I ain't that. Now that shit was just to manipulate you so that he can feel like he's a part of what he's trying to get indicted. Straight up. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Wack don't want a fade. Wack fight with handcuffs and badge. Appreciate that, C. Brown. Yeah. We know what type time he on. You know, you get those people that, it don't process right up here and they just say some shit, but we know what it is. Yeah. Come on now. Wack gonna send you directly to jail. No pass, no go. None of that. Just keep it a buck. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.
I don't want to be the common man.
Okay, so when Munchie and them are sitting there saying that they don't think the ant threw a punch, you think that that's logically probably true?
Probably true. I'm just going off of Ant having a brain, and I don't think he gonna go to pine status. He ain't no pine. He may not be the top motherfucker, but he ain't no pine. But the fact that they're labeling him the mastermind, remember, all this shit is A-Trade gangster contained. Mm. The victim, the assailants, the location, the information can only come from there to the police from some more A-Trades. Mm. Right? So for them to say Ant's the mastermind, and bro, let's be real. You had a dude try to unalive himself as soon as he got in the holding tank. If dude tried to get rid of himself, he had damn sure try to save himself. I'm talking about as soon as he got into the holding tank.
But I just don't even understand that logic. Like, well, I mean, I guess you don't know why you don't understand it, bro. You haven't been sentenced. You don't know what just tell.
Stop.
Tell before you kill yourself. What
the fact that he knows his truth. He knows his truth. And you're not going to understand it. 4 extras. I with you. But bro, I woke up this morning, the video popped up on my goddamn phone. It was like a extremely gangbang video.
Oh yeah, bitch, I gangbang, bitch.
No, it's another one.
Oh yeah,
another one just dropped.
I know what you're talking about, which is weird because that video came out a couple months ago, but I feel like I've seen so many people.
This is the problem I got with 4 Extras. You just dropped a kid's cartoon.
You can't even find it. I tried to find it.
I did too. I hit him. I said, bro, where's it at? So I could promote it for you.
Channel.
You just dropped a kid's cartoon, fo. Stay right there. You can't come 3 days later talking about on Vernon, I'm gonna be a 40 Crip to the day I die and this. No, you got a kid's cartoon.
But you can do both. You could sell diapers and do DPs.
No, you can't.
Sell illegal fireworks.
Listen.
Purchase illegal fireworks.
You can't.
It's all up for grabs. You can do whatever you want.
No, bro, you can't.
Bro, I just seen. Wait, just side note. The other day we went to a fair, right? And there's it's like Snoop Dogg's doggy kid thing.
He got a dog. He got a cartoon in Africa.
No, here there's a stage, and a couple of guys come out and they got dog suits on, and then it's Snoop Dogg's voice. To me, I'm pretty sure it was AI. But it's just kid songs, and it's just, hey, you could be great, you could be smart. You know, it's Snoop
Dogg has a kids cartoon that's network all through Europe and Africa.
It's brilliant because, I mean, God forbid, but Snoop Dogg's going to die one day, and this is how his legacy can carry on.
Saying, look, cool. Man, hey, look, I hope the dude come out all right and be innocent for him, but people got to learn from the stupidity. Like, bro, you hustle on the block to get off the block. You don't run back to it, especially when you your mid-30s, bro.
Right.
I had this shit figured out at 22. But I knew where I needed to go.
So from your perspective, though, and why do you think that they think that Aunt Hefe is the ringleader? Who told you that? Or where are you getting that?
Wack said he had this shit figured out at 22 years old. Hey, Wack, you got caught with these straps in 2005. You was 27, 28 years old. How did you have this shit figured out at 22? Let's just be real. How did you have this figured out at 22, man? That's why I say all Wack does is lie. That's it. He just comes up. The first number that comes to his mind about shit, whatever comes to the mind, and he just says this shit. He started cooperating with the authorities, 28 years old. How did you have it all figured out at 22? Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button.
Somebody reported, right?
You mean like somebody in the hood?
Somebody reported.
Okay.
Josh is the one that does the tax filings, this, that, and this and that. You can factor Wack out. You can factor all them dudes on the No Jumper News. It's a good chance that shit had to come from Adam or somebody internal.
Okay.
Right? Only the people internal are going to have this information to give the law enforcement. Now, this is where it's ugly.
Although there's apparently a video.
This is where it's ugly. The taco situation would have been a lot more easier because it just happened. When it just happened on a quick pickup, it could go either way. But the fact that they had 4 months to investigate.
When they would have had the video almost immediately.
They didn't have 4 months to investigate, 4 months to go consult they confidential informants is working the streets. Right. They'd have been able to go bump up a few prominent people, catch them with a gun and say, we don't want you. This will get you 10 years. What you know about this? They didn't have 4 months to gather information.
Yeah.
Then they, look, you remember the detectives have to take it to the DA. The DA then has to determine if there's enough here to bring charges. This is where you get a DA reject. We ain't got enough on him. I'm not filing on him. And then when they go for the bond, now it's on the judge. Now they're showing the judge, we got this, that, and you ain't gonna see it now, but when he go to that prelim and when he get bond over,
that's when we'll really start to find it.
That's when you go, this is where Ant gonna start losing weight. Because at this time is when you realize, oh, damn, nigga, not you. What we do know, it has to be a justifiable reason for them to slap him with a from 1 to 2.
Do we know how much the bail is for the other guys? Because if it was way less, that would be interesting.
Well, I mean, it was 1 for the other dude. The other dude had other cases prior to.
Okay.
He had like 2-3 other cases
Open
prior
cases?
to. Yeah, open cases.
Right.
He was on bond for like 2 other cases already.
Yeah.
But in Ant's situation, bro, I think he did minimum activity. But I think somebody over there in his community, where he's outside, has implemented him and said he called the dog. I don't think we're going to see Ant.
Hey, listen. Wack is just straight foo-fafi, man. Yeah. Yeah, dude is foo-fafi, man. We know Wack investigated everything about this, right? Because Wack act like, he don't know this, he don't know that. But then he knows everything about his homies that was there and their prior cases. And you already know the dude is like gonna look into the details of whoever was involved and arrested. Yeah, he want to know what their history is and what they got locked up for in the past, if they had any warrants. It lets you know he doesn't have any problem with doing police work. Yeah, like, dude is like one of them. We know, straight them folks. Because for you to be that concerned about niggas past the way you are, it's like you go right to what the police do. What's his history? What's his criminal history? You do the same shit.
And on the camera, doing nothing.
So are we going to see that video soon, you think?
Oh, you for sure we're going to see it.
We won't have to wait for the trial?
It's going to definitely come out. It's going to come out some way.
So you think that there's basically, like, once they lock these 3 guys up, it's kind of like a waiting game of who's going to tell on who, right?
Exactly. They already had a bunch of people tell on motherfuckers. Now, I'm going to tell you why they're going to show us the video before trial. Because somewhere in the good old LA County right now lies a potential juror. Somebody that's going to be elected on the jury. So just like they did Diddy, they let the shit out prior to everything. So now somebody's seen it, right? They seen it. So when you say, well, you ain't supposed to see it, it's too late.
Right.
But they can't use it against the DA because we didn't know if this dude was going to take a deal. Now, what gets ugly is they slap Anne Hefe with the 3 strikes clause. You understand what I'm telling you now?
Okay.
Everybody that goes to jail could get hit with this, but they don't. That says your 3rd strike, your 3rd felony.
But you know this would be his 3rd felony?
It's his 3rd felony.
Because he had multiples on that
It's his
same
3rd felony. So what happens is this. If we can't charge you with murder 1,
yeah,
or murder 2, or manslaughter, let's say we charge you with conspiracy to this, which led to that.
Right.
It's a felony, and because they just attached the 3 strikes clause to him, it's 25 to life still.
Wow.
Where if it wasn't there, it may have been 12, 10, 8. So when I saw that, I said, okay, maybe the case has a wobble in it, but they like they did with Pooh. My homie, they hit him with 6 counts, 3 counts of terrorist threats, 3 counts with a tip to terrorist threats. Any one of them got him life or take the deal. So when I saw that, I said, okay, they setting it up. They want him up out of here, bro. And I don't think Ant was running around there terrorizing. I just think his homies, somebody in his community, been telling on him.
Right.
They tell Q. Them niggas tell on me every week over there.
But, I mean,
don't even see me.
All right, there's like
Yo, listen to him. Listen to him. They tell on him every week over there. And you can see his facial features and what he was trying to make his face look like when he was trying to convince people that they tell on him every week. Come on, man. Come on, man. Wack said they tell on me every week over there. That shit's wild, man. Wack drop dimes on a nigga every day on the internet. Yeah. He is the internet information source for the feds. Yeah, he's the source. They know Wack is gonna campaign about somebody straight on YouTube that's tied to the gang. They know this. Does the same shit every single time. You know, smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Straight up.
Saw a video that basically said that the Anhefe, like soon after the DP that ended up in a murder, that soon after it happened, that you and him were having issues, and that he was basically like calling you out for saying things on camera that seemed as if they were intended to get somebody a case. And I think a lot of people couldn't help but think that maybe you had knowledge about this in advance.
I didn't know nothing about this DP.
But you were talking about Ant was owed to DP. You were talking about like how Ant was maybe like not good in his, like it feels in retrospect like maybe you were trying to plant the breadcrumbs of letting us know that Ant was going to get picked up at some point. Like you knew in advance.
If I'm saying Ant is, I don't remember saying Ant's owed to DP for one, because I don't know nothing that Ant has did to be DP.
Right. But just
we know that Wack was hinting that Ant was under, investigation. He was owed to DP and Ant was snitching months before Ant got locked up. We know this. Wack intentionally targeted Ant Hefe for a reason. And now all of this comes out. We know he was intentionally targeting me. It wasn't no mistake. And let's just be real, right? Ant Hefe, honestly, wasn't never going at Wack. He was always agreeing with Wack. Wack specifically targeted Hefe months ago. Hefe was scared to say shit back. Everybody was saying, yo, why you ain't saying nothing back to Wack? Literally forced his hand to say something back to Wack. Literally. Because he wasn't saying shit back. Wack was talking slick. Then he finally came out the shell and started saying something. But Wack knew that he was under investigation. Wack knew that he was under investigation. All this shit that Wack be knowing, right? I wouldn't believe that Wack didn't know Ant Hefe had a warrant for his arrest back in April. Hefe just got picked up last week, but he had an arrest for a homicide in April. A warrant was already put out. It was already put out. Wack knows all this information about everybody, right? I think Wack periodically check niggas' names. He got an inmate locator on his phone. I think Wack sit around and put a nigga name in the database and see. Let me see what's going on. What's up with such and such? So I think Wack already knew something was coming down the line. You know, I just think with this situation, he don't want to make it look like he already knew. You know, dirty individual though. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button.
It's like it felt like you might have had advanced knowledge of the fact that this killing happened.
Nah, I never knew nothing about it. I don't know them dudes over there. I'm not really.
So you have people from that community who are telling you shit, but they did not tell you that.
Nah, we didn't know nothing about it. And on top of that, two of my people that's on my team that talk to them dudes every day, they didn't know nothing about it. Think about it. 600 reported on the taco shit.
Yeah.
I'm the one gave Flacco the video.
Okay, of the taco shop.
Yeah, I gave Flacco the video.
So you were convinced by the taco thing temporarily?
Well, I got a call from over there saying Ant's in jail for killing the homie.
Right.
And I'm like, well, shit, they don't know that. He said, Wack, the other dude already from his neighborhood, the dude with the gap in his mouth, Young Woo is his name, right?
Yeah.
Had already said it, right? So then when I called over there, they said, bro, we got the video. They sent me the video. So when I'm looking at the video, I'm like, I see a bunch of people, and you know, I don't really know Ant's cars like that. I'm like, all right, well, he been picked up. They said, well, here go the video to it. So I sent it to Flacco. Even in that, all I seen was Ant possibly, if he was there, they're pulling off.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if one of the gunmen jumped in Ant's car, right, then that's some different shit. Right? But I didn't see Ant firing no shots, and I couldn't tell you if Ant was, I'm gonna tell you what's fucked up about this. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, Ant was there at the taco spot and nobody knew it. The fact that the dude from Pueblos said Ant was in jail for this and everybody homed in on it and started pointing out shit. Now a detective can say, hey, what's this guy's phone number? Let's check the cell towers to see if he was in the area. Right? I wouldn't be surprised if we looked up, bro, and some shit popped up on that. Because let's say, because that night I'm watching Trap Lord and a few other people, they showing these videos.
They all made a video about it.
They showing these videos of him being kind of emotional the same night, talking about the devil almost won. Right? They're tying this shit together. So I'm telling myself, damn, bro, Ant picked up for a whole nother murder, some shit in January. Right? Because of this dude, Young Woo, everybody's thinking it's the taco shit. What if the police was oblivious to Ant even being anywhere around this, and because everybody homed in on it, now they got a lead to say, let's check the cell. Like right now, if they told me, hey bro, Wack did this at 12:30, the cell tower, my phone's going off, notification's gonna say, Wack was in Burbank.
So you still think there's a chance that he could have actually done what they were claiming he did? That would be insane.
What I'm saying is, and the only reason why I'm saying this is, they pointed out, and I don't know why Ant would do this. That night, he went live. Emotional, talking about the devil almost won. Now, I don't know, right?
I mean, if he had killed him, that would have been the devil winning, right?
No, I don't think.
Maybe that would be like, I almost got killed.
Listen, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So I'm like, that's my only thing is saying, damn, bro, if Ant was actually there, and because this dude lied to the world and said, Ant's in jail for this, everybody homed in on it, right? And the police is watching. You know that.
That guy, Gap-Tooth guy, I forget his name. His
name is Young Woo.
He said that he was basically reacting to Flacco's theory.
I argue with dude. You know what I told him?
I don't know which one occurred first.
You know what I told him?
What?
Flacco's from North Dakota.
Bingo, yeah.
You from who's Pueblos, from that neighborhood. So
you hear Wack, right? He said, I argue with that dude. Now you supposed to be this rich manager, $200 million deal. Why are you always so concerned with getting on the phone with these people that don't got shit? Let's just be real. Why are you so in tune with the people that you say don't got shit? Specifically, gang members. Gotta be with the gang task force. Got to be.
When you say this what happened, people's gonna believe that's what happened.
For us, we see someone from that guy's neighborhood saying it, and you're immediately thinking, I could trust him because if he's lying, then it's his ass.
That's his ass.
Yeah.
Right? And I think he was saying it because he like, well, he been arrested for it, so it ain't like it's an open case, right? Which it still is because he has been convicted.
We are far away from the time period in which things are decided.
But what's crazy is, bro, and I hope this isn't the case, and the only reason why I'm looking at it is because that shit Trap Lord and them put up, and I was like, yo, why? What the fuck? He was red-eyed, he was teary-eyed, he was emotional, talking about the devil almost won. Now, I seen another one, which I don't know what this is about, when Ant looked like he on crutches, saying, you know, outside, whatever, had to go to the hospital. So, you know, these dudes is taking that, tying it to the parking lot, all this crazy shit. Now, I'm going to ask you.
Yeah.
This had to been some Spody face shit, because this nigga's he lied more than loose cannon.
Wait, what did Spody face do?
He had, because you just said, somebody said that I knew about this DP.
No, I forget what video it was, but I watched somebody else make a video saying that.
God, no. Bro, nobody should know about the A-Trade Gangsta DP. Now, I know they tell because they told us Spody about Spody face DP. All his DPs, right? Right? So, I get it. The neighborhoods ain't the neighborhoods like that. No.
You hear him throw that in there though, right? Nobody's supposed to know about the DPs, but nah, they tell us though. They told me about Sporty Face DP. You hear him though, right? Dude is just fufafi and always in the middle of something. Even if it's a lie, he'll create the lie, the narrative, to be in the middle of it and act like he was the source that the information came through. Yeah, they let me know. They let us know. Every time.
No more. Your ass going. P-Dog, who we had in here. I think he wasn't here that day. Me and Lush did that one. They put his shit up. His own homies.
His DP?
They put it up. And you shouldn't. But, you know, these days, these dudes be jealous because you got some motion. They're putting it up, bro. Adam, you know that if you slip and fall in Walmart on your face, that shit going up.
Yeah, so in this modern age, the expectation that a DP would not end up on the internet seems kind of old school, even though that is the right protocol. If this is really going to stay in-house, then you can't post a video.
There's no more. This is what I'm trying to tell people.
But a DP should be done in a scenario where there's not like a bunch of random people around that could be filming.
I'm going to be real. Usually, where we come from, they go to a secluded area. They don't do that shit out in the open.
Take me to Big Bear.
Over there, they go to a secluded area, get it out the way, whatever. But in this particular situation, now, where Ant got action at is dude died from blunt force trauma, right? If all the dudes involved, it's going to be hard to get them on the murder one because they got to prove on intent. That like they went into this to kill this dude.
Which they probably won't be able to.
No, they won't be able to. You get a gang expert that says when they want to kill a dude like this, they usually just catch him on the side street.
Right.
So, you know, it's a good chance they could get manslaughters, but this is why they put that third strike clause on it.
A manslaughter still might get you what? 7
10
years?
to 12.
10 years?
10 to 12, 10 to 15, something like that. But that 3 strike clause get you 25 to life. You know who I feel for is his babies because he is a girl's dad, and I know our little girls could take that, and I think Ant's sitting there brainstorming, saying, "Who lie snitched on me, or which one of these dudes went and told these dudes?"
Like, look at Wack though, right? This is how you know he lies so much, because he's talking like he's thinking for Ant Hefe, at the same time saying, he feels bad for his daughters after he already talked bad about him. And, you know, he's trying to like be convincing. You feel what I'm saying? Like trying to be convincing after we already know you ain't cared nothing about that man or his daughters. You currently are happy that he's locked up because it gives you something to talk about the man negatively. We know this.
I had a conversation. You can't blame nobody but your community.
Yeah.
And for those of y'all that know why I keep putting emphasis on the community, because like your dad has told you, son, I went through some things before you, so I know what not to keep doing.
Right.
You're not going to bait whack into, come to the wall you ain't. No, because I know what comes of that. You know how many of my homies I know in jail for murder didn't do it? Caught a dope case, and when the police come, he know he ain't got nothing on him, so he don't run, but he didn't know the other nigga threw his dope right by him. That's your dope. What you gonna do, say it's his?
Right.
This what comes with the community.
But you still can't snitch on that guy.
Booyah. And you're gonna say, whack, that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. So guess what? I got my options. Go to the community and run the risk of that happening. I don't hang out in the community because I can't tell. I can't say it's Lil E-Dog that ran that through it. Fingerprint it. You can't.
Right.
The rules over there, then you're gonna say, well, Lil E-Dog, why you throw that at your homie? Are you wrong for that? They gonna say, this would come with it.
I'm just like kind of annoyed by the response from people who seem to think that we're up for just having open, honest conversations about the Aunt Hefe thing. Like, I'm not pushing a narrative. I don't have a dog in the fight. Like, yes, obviously I would love for him to be exonerated, but the way I look at it is like anybody else. I'm not bringing information to the table.
No, you're not.
I'm sitting here having a conversation about what I read in the news and what I saw on Instagram posts. I can't do anything, and I would not do anything to worsen Aunt Hefe's situation. I would not sit here and say, hey, I seen Aunt Hefe with hella blicks. Aunt Hefe told me he was going to murder this dude.
Okay, watch this.
These are things that if they were true, I would not do. But certainly, I'm not going to sit here and just hold my tongue and be like, he was a great man. There's no possible way that he's guilty. I'm going to just plug my ears. Boo, boo. You die. No, we're going to talk about it like fucking grown-ups.
We got a real situation, real law enforcement, a real incarceration, a real body, real information. This is public information. So I'm going to ask you a question. It's been 3 weeks. I'm Wicked100, you're Adam 22, right?
Yeah.
If there was an individual tied to you for foul play and it came out in the internet, do you think that individual would have not occurred by now? It's been 3 weeks. They talked about a fake transgender with me. That we gonna talk about it. They talk about fake news with me on this motherfucker. Everything they bring up, it has no closure. It has no, this is boom, 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 boom.
Right.
So now we got some shit to where we see an arrest, we see a charge, we see a court date, we see the body, the victim.
The family talking about it, saying they want justice for their father, their grandfather.
That's a fact. So
I mean, it's the real shit.
I mean, so at the end of the day, I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, we talked about brick situation.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. I mean,
and the brick situation seems so crazy at the time, and this situation is so much crazier.
That's a fact. How you feel? You know, Compton Rick Rock had a point.
Yeah.
Dude's a bozo dumbass.
Who?
Why the fuck would he kill the content and then call Lush, not call you, and then come in and really stay on mute and say 5 words and you just talk to Aunt Hefe?
Wait,
if that
what?
was Spody Face, he fakes when he says he gets a call. He goes out.
Oh, yeah.
Ant knew what time he was calling. You know
that is a good point.
You know what, but this bozo you got up in here with a pea brain, you think Ant didn't know what day to call, what time to call?
That's a really good point. Yeah, why does Spody Face do that?
Bro, go because he's a dummy. And Rick Rock was pointing it out. He goes out.
But if Aunt Hefe wanted to talk on the phone, he would have just said, hey, put me on the podcast.
Ant, listen, bro, you think Ant don't know what time to... Bro, he know what time y'all live.
Rick calls during the podcast
because he knows, right? Yeah. So when he fades out and then comes in, he says, the information on the internet is what got his bail doubled. Bro, what are you talking about? The information on the internet is what people are saying based upon what law enforcement has released.
Yeah, we don't know anything.
There's no new.
See, and that's something that people got to understand like I've been saying, when you decide to get on the camera, on the internet, and you want to be a podcaster, YouTuber, content creator, you got to understand you're going to be talked about. The street rules no longer apply to you on the internet. You can try to mentally tell yourself that the street rules apply. They don't apply. You can't mix the streets with the internet. People are going to talk about you. You know, then you got people like Wicked100. They going to start highlighting certain things because he gets a thrill out of seeing people in these situations. And I said this before, right? Wicked100 knows that he can't fight. He knows that he's not like that, but he gets a thrill out of people being locked up. He gets a thrill out of people being removed from the streets. There's people that are thrilled sending people to jail. We all know who's thrilled behind this. Them people. We all know Wicked100. Them people. They get a thrill by sending people to jail. It's an excitement for them. Taking your freedom is an excitement for them people. He's always ecstatic when niggas is in situations and they locked up. Every time. Just being real. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button.
Video that, right? Show or no recording or an ant talking or what are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, what are you talking about, Spody face? What is
Bro,
that about?
dude's dumb as a box of rocks.
Honestly, I didn't even think about it until afterwards when Rick Rock DM'd me and said, yo, like, ask them what Aunt Hefe said.
Yeah, the dummy
like,
faded out.
Why did they leave? Yeah.
You know what? You got a bunch of busters. You know, Spody face, they tapped in. This nigga, I thought he did time for some gangster shit. You know, he shot a nigga because I was fucking his bro.
No way.
Yeah, that's why he went to jail.
Shut up.
Want to bet?
No, I don't want to bet, but that's insane.
Bro.
That's true. We got.
So this is what I'm saying. You don't get no point. When I tell people, hey, look, bro, who are some of these people? We know where Lush come from. Ant was doing his climb and we all noticed him.
Yeah.
Right? Munchie B, same shit. Right? Well, that was a Flacco thing, narrative. And then, you know, boom, it's cool. Right? And I'm going to be real. Munchie B's a great podcaster. I ain't no hater like that, right?
Hold up. Did he just say Munchie B is a great podcaster and he's not no hater? Nigga, all you do is hate on Munchie B, nigga. All you do is hate on that man consistently. And now you trying to say he's a great podcaster, you ain't gonna hate? Like, Wack, you really gotta relax, bro. You really gotta relax. Because this is wild, you know? And you saying you don't know where somebody came from. I'm sure everybody feels like that about you. Where the hell did this nigga Wicked100 come from? Where did he come from? All of these street war stories and nobody's heard about them. Nobody's here to verify them. All of the people that you talk about, they magically disappeared off the face of the earth. But you got all these mall shooting stories and, you know, you done did this, that, and the third. Your kids never been on the sidewalk, but you lived in the duplex. Straight magical stories.
And he's unique. He's blind. He got his point of view. He lets his emotions get in the way of some shit, but okay, he's human. This dude, and I'm gonna keep it real. Adam 22 dropped a diss song on 4 Extras. Adam seen he can antagonize the fuck out of 4 Extras by bringing your dumb ass on here and him seeing you. And you know what he said? kid, why not let him stay? Nothing about you, nothing about your music accolades, nothing about your streets accolades. Now that we know you've been DP twice and went to prison for shooting a dude over a broad, it's crazy, right? Nothing about you. There's nothing we can say based upon this or that. We want you to come. You are being built. You are being built. You have zero added value, but with Adam and No Jumpers adding to you. It's just real shit.
I think Spody Face has plenty of potential as a podcast.
But
I think he's a solid pod.
Listen.
Even if he did kill someone over his girl. Wait, he didn't kill him,
He
right?
shot a motherfucker
right.
and
got
went
working
a
your
bunch
hands,
of time
yeah.
over a broad.
Yeah.
Punk shit, emotional shit.
And I did not bring him on the podcast to get back at 4 extra.
You're a fact. That's a fact.
I don't care about that at all.
Bro, that was right when you dropped the diss song.
It was around then.
How is Wack gonna sit here in front of Adam and tell him why he brought Sporty Face on the podcast? Like, he's sitting there, got a whole scenario made up in his mind and really trying to tell this story out in front of somebody and make it seem like this is why they did it. Straight certified liar. Dude is like, hold up, man. That ain't why I brought him on here. And just being real, right? I think if Adam would have had done that, he would have said it. Yeah, that's why I brought him on here. We know he not rocking with 4 extra. I think he would have said it. Yeah, that's why I brought him on here. But Wack is sitting here, got a whole story in detail, trying to sound convincing and all. He wants people to believe him. He's trying to sound so convincing, but we don't believe you, Wack, at all.
What about Sporty Face said bring him up? What about? We know Ant had motion.
He's woke. He got a big beard.
He was woke. Yeah, what?
He got a big beard.
He don't know if he's motherfucking Israelite, Crip. The nigga worked for the grid program.
He got squabbles.
Where?
I heard it.
We ain't seen it.
We're waiting on it.
When he got DP,
he gonna beat up Doughboy.
The 40s told me they put little homies on him and he didn't fight back. This a fact. Real 40s that you know, we both know.
Wait, oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about. Okay.
Real 40 Crips, and he didn't fight back. A nigga with squabbles is getting them off of it. We got some homies from my neighborhood. You ain't putting no 4 little niggas on. I put 4 little niggas on Cuban. 2 of them going to sleep the first 4 seconds. The other 2 going to be scared to death.
Okay, number 1, Spody Face called you a homosexual on the podcast like a week ago, so I don't really feel like I need to go that hard defending him against these accusations because he has said similarly hyperbolic things about you.
Bro, the nigga be telling a bunch of lies.
I don't have any knowledge of his.
Listen, the dude said that I called the.
Look at Wack Face. Look at Wack Face, though. Yeah. Hey, yo. See, Wack is used to spinning his narrative on people at No Jumper. And, you know, he doesn't like when somebody else gets to spin their narrative on him in the same location. He doesn't like that. You know, he always wants to spin his narrative on people and never wants people to have the ability to spin their narrative, whether it's a lie or not. He wants to be the only one to be able to speak, whether it's the truth or not, about somebody up here. And we all know this. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button.
Police on him. And that I'm the reason why Aunt Hefe's in jail. And what he doing, he got the Crips looking bad.
Just all of them?
His neighborhood, he got looking bad. Because listen, he always say on 40s on the dead homies. I ain't heard you put nothing you say about Wack on 40s in the dead homies. So as a Crip, to the neighborhood 40 Crip community, all sides. Your homie has said a Paru called the police on him. Blood gotta bring the work.
There goes what I've said several times. The manipulation of gang politics between gang members that he's never going to encounter to get them to beef with each other. Straight up. Now he's a Paru. He turned automatically into y'all need to talk to him because he said something about a Paru and he got to bring the work. The manipulation with the gang politics. This is how he plays the gang members. Straight up. This how he play them. Now, he want niggas from the more sporty faces community to beef with him because of whack. That's some wild work. You got to pay attention to this shit. He want niggas to beef with their own people. Some niggas he not even gonna ever go around because of him. And now he goes into, man, you gotta produce the work. And his homies, he said this about a Paru and whack. You're not a Paru, bro. You keep trying to act like you're a Paru. You're not a Paru, bro. At all. That shit wild. But he do the same thing every time to these people. He plays manipulation with the gang politics. Wack isn't a part of the Parus. He's not a member of nothing. But he sees that this is what they relate to. So he knows that they relate to this. And if he's able to deliver it with a certain tone and a certain way about delivering it, it's gonna send like a shockwave to the community. And now, you know, you got some of them dudes that really can't see the play. They fall into the trap. Hey, yo, homie, you saying something about a Paru, man. You know, us over here in the 40s, man, we stand on business. If you say something about a Paru, you gonna have to produce that work, homie, or that's a DP. This the shit that Wicked100 do. It's filled with all lies and manipulations now. You know, dude is straight fufafi.
You gotta bring the work. Now, ain't no 40 Crip, rest in peace, Scooter. Ain't no 40 Crips I know
Listen to it.
putting them accusations on no Damu without having to work.
I don't really see Spotty Face apologizing or correcting the record.
He ain't gotta apologize.
Listen to it though. Now the niggas a Damu. Listen to it. Hey yo, this shit is wild. This why he play all the gang members. Now the nigga done turned into a Damu. Straight up. Turned into the Paru, the Damu, and got these niggas straight confused. This shit be wild. Like on some real shit. Yeah. Any nigga that's supposed to be out there in California that follows anything that Wack says or even addresses somebody for something that Wack says, they should have an issue. That shit should be like law in California. If anybody addresses any nigga for something that Wack Wicked100 says, nigga, you got an issue. Don't even bring that shit to our table. Ever. If you bring that to our table, we ain't messing with you. because the niggas playing these niggas like a straight flute. This shit, wow. On some real live shit. I wish somebody would bring something to me that Wack is saying. Niggas, you crazy. Man, if you don't get out of my face straight like that. These dudes is wow.
Done that on the podcast.
No, but now we enter into the realm of, hey, homie, is you that emotional where you just making shit up? Because what Wack got to do with Aunt Hefe and some A-Trays? What you say Wack called the police on you? Where that's at? Wack didn't tell you, I don't strike niggas' pages. I take niggas' pages. Ask Hassan Campbell. I told you.
Hold up. Hey, Wack, you really gotta relax, bro. You gotta relax, Wack. Damn right you strike niggas' pages, nigga. This is a fact. We don't want to hear you talking about you take niggas' pages, ask Hassan Campbell. You've been living on this same line for a minute. And yes, we know Hassan is slow. It's in his DNA. We know this. So, of course, you're able to manipulate and do that shit to Hassan Campbell. We know this. But goddamn, bro, you ain't got no problem with lining the nigga up with the authorities. You don't have no problem with trying to report somebody's channel. You don't have no problem. You have no shame in your game at all. It's just you, my brother. This is just you. You are a person that reports information to the internet, to the authorities, to anything that you can use it as leverage. You will report information about anybody that you can to use it as leverage. You don't care if it destroys them, if it takes them away from their family. You don't care about none of that. You will report. That's what you do, man. That's what you do. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button.
Right? Since you want to play, I'm going to show you what my reach is. I take pages. I just ain't had the time to call my little team and get them on it. You get to it.
I stole it.
Right? So this is real. I don't strike niggas. You can't find nobody said Wack struck my page. I don't even know how to strike a page.
I strike. I've been doing drone strikes.
Yeah, you.
Hold up, man. Wack said he don't know how to strike a page. Who believes that? Does anybody believe that Wack doesn't know how to strike a page? Come on, man. Come on, Wack. You got an inmate locator on your phone. You on YouTube all the time. You know how to strike a page. You know how to report a page. Y'all sit there and watch and stalk niggas' page to report them. That's what you do. This what y'all do, man. It's what the 100 side do, man. The 100 side, it's a bunch of people that got the mind of a goldfish. And they believe everything Wicked100 say, man. Shit, wow.
The other dude accused, talking about this other fake Hoover dude, whatever this dude is, whatever this nigga name, called himself the big fella, said, I told you to strike his channel.
Who said that? Oh, that one dude? Yeah, I never even heard of this dude.
What are you talking about?
Damian Porter?
Yeah, a fake Hoover.
Is it
Listen,
really?
when the nigga went at Jack 5, right? It's real sharp. Remember he tried to run the content on Jack 5, talking about Jack was on the 50-50 yard and you ain't no good, right? The Hoovers called him and told him what kind of car his daughter drive. The next day, he was retracting like a little bitch. No, I got a call. I was wrong about Jap 5. No, you ran the content on J Hood saying he was on the 50-50 yard. Crip Mac was on the 50-50 yard, but you got that call. And they told you, don't your daughter drive this color car, this kind of car? He started retracting and talking about, no, I was wrong about Jap 5. You have no more credibility. Then he talking about Wack told Adam to strike him. I'm like, bro, I don't even know nothing.
The first time I ever heard of that dude was when he made a video saying that we striked his page. Now, I will say that I sent the drone strike directly to Hoodie from the Hood's block. He had to take a little week off, go sit down in the penalty box.
Good shit.
Yeah, but he uploaded a clip from the Lil Weirdo interview because Lil Weirdo talked about him for like 30 seconds. He uploaded the whole clip, just raw, no jumper footage. He put that on his channel and monetized it.
Supposed to.
Drone strike.
Now, it's business. You gotta definitely react to the content. People definitely feel some type of way when you take their whole raw content and you never react to it. You gotta react to the content. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta do that. You don't take somebody's raw shit and put it out there. You gotta react to it. You have to. That's just how it goes, and some people try to just take other people's content and just put it on their page because they see something good. Nah, you got to react to the content. So that right there, I understand that. Some people just lazy and they just want to, all right, hear it. Nah, react to it. Have your own opinion about it. Not just copy and paste.
Ain't nobody anyway.
Yeah.
But listen, at the end of the day, enough about NFA. Hopefully they get free. I'm just saying, bro, when you are a real member hanging in your community and you outside, don't get mad when the storm comes. Yesterday, I woke up in the morning, bro, at 6 a.m. I went in my son's room and I said, bro, why is this room hot?
How old is your son? The son you're talking about?
This is when he's 12.
Okay.
Right?
Is this R&B's kid?
Exactly.
Got
It's
it.
my son,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, like, hey, Wack, you talk about R&B's kids like, they really, really yours, though. Wack be snapping with that. Yeah, he be snapping with that. He definitely be snapping with that one. He talk like, the kids really, really is. Shit, wow. Just keeping it a buck. SBGB TV live call-in show.
Yo, what's up, DZ, man? It's Tip from Miami.
What's poppin'?
Hey, you see how he just talked about they sent a threat to the guy? A guy was putting out content and they sent a threat to him talking about they know where his daughter drives, so the guy took the content down.
Yeah.
The guy said he have no kids. He's lying again.
That's all he do is lie.
That dude ain't got no kids at all. The guy like, but I don't even know what kid he talking about. I don't have a daughter or a son.
That's all he do is lie. He just come up with shit. And he try to make it sound believable. He come up with these scenarios and stories to try to make it sound believable.
Man, that man ain't got no kids, bro.
That's why I work.
Yeah, I had to call real quick because I stayed. I'm like, wait, the man say he ain't got no kids, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
This the shit he do with everything, though. He
make up these fake stories, these fake threats, and make it seem like he pressuring something. That man ain't doing none of this, man.
Straight character.
Man, a cartoon character, man.
Yeah.
Golly, bro. All right, DZ, man. Go ahead, man.
Appreciate you calling in.
All right.
Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Straight character.
It was hot. I'm like, nigga, ain't no nigga. My hood, my community.
We don't sit in a hot room.
No. So you know what I did? I called a place called Arctic some shit. Left from a thing. They said, Mr. Jones, we could be here by 8 in the morning. They came in, went in my duck. They said, 3,300, we could get you fixed. Your shit is closed up. And I fixed it.
SBGB TV live call-in show.
Hey, brother, I'm enjoying what you're sharing. I'm just going to be clean and cut. I think the segments that you're doing, it could help and educate and enhance our younger boys that we have, our younger males, may I say it that way. This is a very educational segment that you're doing. It's cats like this walking around all day, every day. They will hustle you. Back in the day, we called them 3-carb Molly.
Yeah, they everywhere.
It was just 3-carb Molly, brother. You go downtown, your mama trust you enough to give you some money to go down there and buy your school clothes, and you can have some by 3-carb Molly.
Yeah, dirty individuals, man.
I'm just saying. I like this segment right here. This is a learning segment for the younger men that are listening and are in the chat. Just take a little time and put your ego aside and just listen to like your big cousin Deezy, your big unc Deezy, your big brother Deezy. He ain't gonna steer you wrong. All we want for ours is to give you one up so you can know this ain't what you need to do. And listening and following that is not the business, brother. And I'm going to let you go. As always, I appreciate you taking my call, but I just want you to pinpoint on that because you have a lot of young, powerful young men in your chat that's bosses, and they just need a direction, and it's no disrespect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, appreciate you calling in, baby.
All right, later, my brother.
Later.
Talk to you soon.
Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button.
And guess what? We got cold AC in the community in the hood. You get what I'm saying? Kids, what I'm telling you, listen, I gangbanged. It wasn't the right thing to do. Find something else to do. As many of the things you could do, because at the end of the day, your own homies is going to be the one that's going to be part of your downfall based upon your decision. That's all I'm saying. Ant just did 8 years in the feds because his homies told on him. Ain't no way I'm over there mingling like that with them people, knowing I just didn't got bit for 8. I bet you this time Ant gonna turn Muslim. Ain't nothing wrong with it, bro. I that's not a strike against him. But I mean, what the f is he supposed to do? Keep like, bro, at what point? Even Brick, me and Brick talk. You think me and Brick was on FaceTime 2 days before they picked him up. Brick told me he knew he was hot.
Right. Yeah, he definitely
He told me that, bro. Like straight up.
Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. Do you hear Wicked100? He said him and Brick Baby was on the FaceTime 2 days before, and Brick Baby said he told me he was hot. Nobody believes that shit. Nobody believes that. Negative. So you mean to tell me Brick Baby was on the FaceTime with you 2 days before he got picked up, but the day before he got picked up, he was on No Jumper with a strap on him. And then he gonna tell you 2 days before, hey, yo, I'm hot. But then go on the no jumper the next day with the strap. Hey, yo, all Wack do is lie. I'm talking about this is all his whole entire existence. Who he is, the things he talks about, everything is a lie. There is nothing truthful that comes out of this man's face. He just lies.
He said, Wack, a lot of shit you be saying, whoop-de-whoop, and we were just crossing information, right? But Brick said, Wack, I'm going the other way. That's why he was doing a lot of the content he was doing. He didn't give a because he knew over there was going to get him nowhere. Brick started to say some outlandish shit, which was going to cross him over into a whole nother land.
Gucci Mane got good pussy.
Crazy.
Him and 607 Unk with the baby oil.
Crazy. He didn't give a fuck, right? He was done with it, right? And I get it, and that's all we here to say. And, you know, hopefully Anne Hefe beats it.
Yeah.
But you can't cry because all of them be like, Wack, why you ain't outside in the community? Why you ain't? That's why.
Right.
I can't do it, bro. Adam, I'm sorry. I can't run Anne Hefe.
No.
I do know R&B just left sitting our, we just got our invitation.
To what?
Finally, we got our invitation from the DRC, finally from the government, for to clear our visas to come close the shit out.
What, the diaper business?
Finally, brother. Just got our shit this morning, bro. So we had to
What is it?
You know, they got to send you an invitation to come over there when you're doing business with them, and then you gotta go in and send them all your shit.
So you're going to Africa?
Finally got it.
Wow.
And we finally got it.
So you're going to Africa?
Yeah, we got to go to.
How long do you think you're gonna stay? You're gonna do like a whole trip?
No, they say they say it's gonna take like 2-3 days. I don't plan on staying no more than like 5 days.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be over there a long time, but you know, I realize a lot of this shit be even with you, Adam. Like,
you should go mingle with the natives.
Hey, listen. At this point, we all know that the diaper company is Fufafi. At this point, we know there are no incredible diapers. We know this. Amazon said it. Walmart said it. And on the internet, the company filed for bankruptcy. There is no incredible diapers. So Wack is sitting here acting like he's about to go to Africa and revive these incredible diapers. Nobody believes you, Wack. Now you're going to Africa to revive the incredible diapers after the incredible diapers, they've been gone for so long. Hey, yo, Wack, you gotta relax, bro. You really gotta relax, though, Wack. Because you cap so much and then sit there like you're saying some truthful stuff. That's wild.
Definitely.
That'd be fire. Especially if you wear all the shit they wear and shit.
You know how, like, bro, I have like some real obligations.
Yeah.
I gotta train the people.
Right.
I gotta send them to China to get trained, and then we gotta build the facilities.
Okay.
But in the meantime, the government is, for the first 12 months, they're pretty much buying so much product just to seed the market and give away to the people.
Wow.
To where it's like, it's life changing. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, at the end of the day, a lot of shit been going well. Tour been going well. I know you got a zip.
Hold up, man. Hey, Wack, you gotta relax, bro. Wack said he gotta send the people to China, train them. He gotta build the buildings. He gotta go over here so they can give out the diapers. Wack, you already told us that the diapers is selling in Africa. So now they're not selling in Africa yet. you got to do a whole bunch of stuff so that you can start selling them. Hey, yo, this is wild. This is wild. Hey, Wack, give it up, bro. Like, on some real live shit, though, Wack. Like, no cap, bro. Give it up, man. Like, give it up. When it comes to incredible diapers, bro, give that up. They do not exist. Stop trying to make people believe that you got diapers, man. What are you going to send these people to China to train for? What are you going to send these people to China to train for, Wack? What are you going to build facilities for? Why? What are you going to build a facility for? What? To do what? Like, make it make sense, man. This dude been lying about these diapers for so long. Like, y'all know, we debunked them. We debunked the diaper thing. Yeah, we did that months ago. And now, he's starting all over, I guess, by going to Africa. I don't even think nobody in Africa is expecting to hear anything from Wack about a diaper at all. Y'all remember Wack showed Adam a contract that was in French. This shit was wild. Wack showed Adam the diaper deal or contract and says, look, I got the contract right here. This shit was in French. Wack said, well, shit, it's a contract, ain't it? Like, Wack just makes this shit up on his phone, screenshots it, and then has it prepared to show Adam when he gets the no jumper. And I think that he does this with multiple podcasts. When he knows that he's about to go to a podcast and do an interview and he's about to lie about something, this is how he prepares his stuff. Screenshot foo-fa-fee stuff and then get in there and be like, look, you see this? Just being real. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, we got a lot of questions about tour. Let's go. Overall, would you say that the tour was successful?
Yeah.
Financially, it was successful?
Both sides of it.
Okay.
I picked up a bunch of money on the road that kind of cleared a lot of debt. You know what I'm saying?
You mean like getting different opportunities for him?
Yeah, you get out there, bro, and they be like, yo, bro, Wack, we got 10, 15,000. Could you come do an in-store? And you look up and your bus costs you 45, but that didn't happen in 3 different places. Now we can zero that out. You know what I'm saying? You know, other dudes like, hey, man, we got this. Can you do this? So, and then what I like the best is all the artists have gotten along. Not only have they gotten along, they bonded.
Especially given that it was a very gang-banged out roster.
They didn't know each other. A lot of them didn't know each other.
Yeah.
The stunt I pulled, which it wasn't a stunt. We had 2 days down. Blueface wanted to stay in Nebraska. Our next shit was like 1,000 miles away in El Paso. So I came in, I flew back because I had all them people in my backyard doing shit. And when I landed, I got a call from Alshon and Jap 5.
Right.
And he like, Wack, you know, my meeting of Jap 5 has been like, pull up, see him on the corner, Wack, what up? And I pull off. We ain't had no issues, right? He like, yo, bro, I'm doing everything I can, but I don't, you know, I ain't got the reach. Could I come out on tour? I'm like, send me your first, last name, and your date of birth. You want to go on tour? First, I trolled him. I ain't gonna lie.
What you say? I
said, nigga, on power, you got me f***ed up, nigga. Hoover ass nigga calling me, talking about, can you come on tour? You got me f***ed up.
Shut up, what did he say?
He started laughing. He said, that ain't you, Wack. He said, oh, for real, right? So what did Wack do? I said, send me information. He said, Wack, how much is the ticket, man? I ain't broke, but I said, bro, I got your ticket. I got everything for you. Don't worry about it. Just meet me at the airport on Wednesday. Now, what I didn't know is Jap 5 had never been on an airplane.
Really?
In his life.
I guess that makes sense, yeah.
He had never left LA County unless he was on a prison bus. He's never been to Vegas.
Wow.
So at this point in time.
And you had him where?
Huh?
Where'd you have him at? What dates did he go to?
He did El Paso, Albuquerque, Phoenix, and he's doing Fresno, Oakland, Fontana, Lancaster. So he's going to get 7 dates in. And so I didn't even know that he hadn't really been on the stage.
Uh-huh.
So when I flew him out, I flew him in. We got to the hotel. Everybody greeted him, right? I gave him his roommate. And Jap was up the first day and a half. That little bastard didn't go to sleep. He was so excited. He didn't go to sleep till Phoenix.
Now, these are the people that Wack is bringing around him. This is supposed to be a $200 million dude. This is supposed to be this big manager with all of these relationships in the phone books. You got a dude around you that ain't never been on a plane, ain't never been on the stage. You couldn't get nobody that was already established at all. And then you got to provide the dude hotel living. Like, come on, man. Straight up. Hey, listen. That boy better watch out, because we all know when Wicked100 start getting around these people, he's planning something. We know this. It can get sticky. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button.
Cause see, Adam,
he's sober too.
I got a bus full of savages, so I don't let them know where we're getting rooms at.
Mm-hmm.
They never know where we're getting rooms, because if I tell them ahead of time, oh shit,
they'll start lining up.
Oh, they
lean dealers.
So I do shit like
prostitutes
this.
And
we left El Paso, right?
Okay.
Went to Albuquerque, 4 hours away, right? Now I'll time it to where we get to Albuquerque till we got an hour or two to get on set. Get on set. Wack, where the room at? Ain't no room. We out. Straight to Phoenix.
Wow.
I head straight to Phoenix, right? So
sounds like a fucking nightmare having to keep all these gangsters on the same page, man.
Like, are you serious? Are you serious? So you mean to tell me that Wack is telling these guys when they can get a room and when they can't get a room, and he's just doing this extra crazy stuff? I just took off. Like, hold up. Hey, Wack, you gotta relax, bro. You gotta relax. We know, Wack, you're doing what you're doing because you ain't got it like that. This shit be wild. You do too much capping though, Wack. You do too much capping, man.
Well, for one, they respect me. I've done a side of, Haiti Baby, I helped him early in his career. OT early in his career. EKE, I did his deal happened in your fucking lobby. I met him in your lobby. True Car bringing him up here after one of our shows. Blueface, it is what it is.
But I gotta thank you, because I hit you up because BZ2 Janky, his manager, 16th management, who is unfortunately crossed out on the wall right behind you. They reached out and they said that they wanted to get BZ on a couple of tour dates. You said, boom, I'll make it happen. So I appreciate that.
At the end of the day, like what I'm like, yo, Adam called, bro, you ain't got it. Adam. That's how it's supposed to be. I come from the old way of doing shit. I don't change up when I with you. What I look like denying this man and you calling me, that's a black eye on you. He showed up, he did his shit.
Did you get a chance to talk to him and stuff?
No, I didn't get a chance to build with him. He showed up because that San Diego shit was wild.
Yeah?
It was wild.
Why?
It was just, for one, the ratio was like 5 to 1. 5 women to every 1 man, right?
Oh, shit.
and it was packed. The crowd was turned up. Chicks want to fight, don't want to fight. And all the performers did their thing. Dude did his thing. They knew that song like a motherfucker. Do the Tiny or some shit like that.
It's a good one.
Mitchie Slick had a female artist. She showed up. She turned up. A few people popped in, and I didn't know, bro. I swear to God, until you sent me the Ray J shit, I had no idea he was fighting.
Really?
Bro, I can show you on my phone where I text Aiden.
Would you have told him not to do the fight?
I wouldn't have let the fight happen.
Because honestly, it was a very mismatched fight for him.
I wouldn't have let it happen.
Super Fire have been boxing for like 10 years.
Bro.
He's got like 8 like bouts, like real bouts. Like,
bro, I would not have let the fight. Hey, Ray J has heart problems.
Yeah. And now he's been laid up in the hospital ever since he got knocked.
We know Ray J doesn't have heart problems. He has a fight scheduled, he says, for the 23rd of August. He doesn't have any heart problem. Wack is trying to continue to convince himself, I guess, that Ray J has heart problems. Because that's the only person that I think he's convincing.
No, it looks crazy.
Bro, look, on Thursday, what did I say to Aiden? Yo, important. What did I say?
Oh, you're not putting Ray J in a ring, are you? And then you hit him up.
He never responded.
Yeah.
Now, this is after you told me.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, dude got heart problems.
After you got knocked out, you were the first person I texted.
I had no idea. Ray J didn't. See, when I see.
Now, there go Wack lying again, right? So, the fight was on Saturday. It was on Saturday. He says Adam texts him on Thursday. So you mean to tell me Adam texts you on Thursday, say something about Ray J fighting. You text Aiden Ross don't respond. And Saturday come and you don't watch the fight live. Nobody believes that. But let Wack tell you, he didn't watch the fight. He didn't know the fight was going on. It's like you just lying in a circle. You watched the fight. You knew he was about to fight. Then 1 minute you said Ray J kept it from you. So you found out he was going to fight on Thursday and you hit Aiden Ross, but you didn't hit Ray J. That don't even make sense. You found out Ray J was going to fight on Thursday. You didn't hit Ray J, but you hit Aiden Ross. Okay. Nobody believes that. Nobody.
Him sparring with what's our guy? The brother, the fighter, the boxer, Rampage.
Okay.
I'm thinking it's some stream troll shit.
Oh, okay.
I'm not believing.
He looked like shit.
Bro, he's just in the ring. Like, what? Like, you get what? He's just in the ring. He's on the mat. I'm not thinking nothing of it, but I will tell you this. When I watched the clip you sent me.
Yeah.
And I heard what I heard.
Of him claiming that he was attempting to stage the fight.
Well, I didn't hear him say that.
That's what he said. He said, we had a plan and this motherfucker went against it.
But what was the plan?
The plan, and okay, the reason why I know.
The plan could have been, bro, I know you'll kick my ass, but let's let it go to distance.
Bro.
It didn't have to be a stage. I
was with somebody the day after the fight, and they didn't know, they didn't tell Ray J that I was in the room, that they get on the phone with Ray J, and Ray J just immediately spills the beans about the whole thing. They had a whole plan where they were going to go in there, make it go all 3 rounds, try to make it look good for the fans, but not actually knock each other out, which makes sense because Super Fire has so much more experience than Ray J. Ray J's in apparently fucked up condition health-wise. So, and look at him now. He got knocked out and he ends up in the hospital.
His heart was back down to 25%.
So you know, as much as it's fucked up to go behind Aiden's back and make this sort of backroom deal, and I think it also could be like mega illegal because of the betting and the interstate commerce and communication. I don't know. But either way.
What did he say? Who was supposed to win?
Nobody. I don't think anyone's supposed to win. It's supposed to go the distance, 3 rounds.
And then let the judges, or I don't know how this MMA shit works. How does that work? Do the judges
in MMA they got judges? Yeah, but he didn't actually specify exactly how it was supposed to go, but I assume that it was supposed to go the distance. And obviously, they wouldn't be able to control if it was a draw or not. But definitely, the plan was not for Ray J to get brutally knocked out. I think what
happened was, if that was the plan, if you're saying you heard this, let's hypothetically saying what you're saying.
And all I'm saying is what Ray J said in the ring immediately after the fight. So I don't really feel bad about
I think Super Hot fight. Now, let me tell you what got my attention. And we know Super Hot.
Great guy. Great American.
Have you ever seen Super Hot Fire get a microphone put in front of him and he don't say nothing?
I think he did the same thing after the Gypsy Crusader fight.
No, he talked.
Oh, okay.
He was mad.
Did he? Oh, okay. Yeah.
He was mad as.
But I think I watched another. Oh no, I watched another fight where he lost and he wouldn't get on the mic right afterwards.
Now he won this one and knocked Ray J the fuck out. Gave Ray J some knots.
But as soon as he knocks Ray J out, he doesn't waste a second. He sprints to the other side of the ring and puts his hands up. It's not like I think that if I was in his position and I accidentally knocked homie out, my reaction would be like, oh.
No, listen.
At least a little bit of oh man, not immediately
Ray J
I think Super Hot Fire went behind his back and was planning on knocking his ass out the whole time.
Ray J saying what he's saying, Super Hot didn't want to face him. It was like, bro, I fucked you.
Well, because as soon as he gets on camera, he has to answer for what Ray J said about it.
He left. Yeah. I seen him run around the ring, and I'm watching this shit. I'm like, what is he?
That might have been the smartest thing he ever did, because he probably would have sounded crazy getting on there and trying to not confirm what Ray J said, even though it's true. And especially if Ray J gets in there and starts arguing with him and saying, hey, we had a plan, it's going to look crazy because he's not going to be able to really lie his way out of it.
Now, here goes the thing. Now, we're talking to Academic. He says, hey, bro. I said, well, man, I heard what Ray J said, but he started laughing in the middle of it. So I don't know if Ray J's controlling. Because he gave this laugh shit. And I'm like, bro, are you trolling? You bullshitting around? Or are you trying to say something? I don't think he said nothing too damaging. Because what did he say?
He said we had a plan. Okay. And he fucked up the plan. He knocked me out. He just admitted to a felony, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, how?
Because.
Hey, listen, man. When you say you had a plan after a boxing match, you getting knocked out and say you messed up the money. What you mean you don't think he said too much? What do you mean by saying you don't think he said too much? He said more than too damn much. He said a whole hell of a lot, if we being real. But Wicked100, always trying to make it look like something else. He said a lot. Straight up.
It's like number one, they violated the contract, so they lied to fucking Aiden Ross and Brand Risk about their intentions for the fight. So I don't think they're gonna get paid. Aiden said that he's not speaking on it until his lawyers give him permission to do so, but they're doing an investigation right now. If Ray J tries to sue him, they're gonna subpoena his phone records. They're gonna find out about the text between them, and I don't know that I think that Ray J is such a criminal mastermind that he would have not talked about it via text. I think they're
now
just straight up. These dudes is definitely not smart with it. Not at all. Definitely. Ray J, Wicked100, they definitely not smart with it. And being real though, when you doing foo-fa-fi backdoor shit, you're gonna eventually get caught. You're not going to always just slide through the cracks. You're going to eventually get caught.
See, what I do know, and I got me scratching my head, Ray J don't usually involve himself in these type of activities without coming to me. But he probably thought Wax going to shut it down. I would have shut the fight down.
It didn't seem like a wise decision to take that fight.
I wouldn't have. For health reasons.
Yeah.
Bro, you're not doing that. What is he paying you here? Don't do that. We'll get it back later. You're not doing that. Because we both know Super Hot can box a little bit.
Yeah.
We just watched him brawl with the gypsy dude.
I mean, he looked vastly superior to Ray J.
Yeah, so the first round, I think Aiden was kind of on to it. He's like, hey, bro, what are you doing? Like, why aren't you feet? Why are you swinging?
I didn't actually hear the commentary.
Bro,
there.
I just heard the other day, he's like, why aren't you swinging? What are you doing? Like, yo, what is he doing?
Yeah.
And then the other dude says, nah, he's setting him up. He's going to knock his ass out second round.
I think even for a very good fighter, it's probably pretty hard to get in the ring and like fake box. Because when you watch people really box, they're trying to take each other's head off.
The problem with him is we've been watching him really box for the last 4 or 5 brand risk events, and we've never seen you jump in here and not engage.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
What if he oh no, I'm not even gonna suggest it, but what if that fight was like he's in the hospital now? What if he don't come out of the hospital? What if Super Hot Fire just committed a murder on camera?
No, because you signed the contract, it says.
Yeah, but they went against the terms of the contract.
It says nobody's liable.
They had a whole plan that he wasn't gonna punch him like.
We definitely know that Ray J had to sign the contract that nobody's liable. We definitely know that. There wasn't nothing wrong with Ray J's heart. They checked the man out. But we definitely know he had to sign a contract that nobody's going to be responsible if you get hurt. So no, Ray J can't sue. Straight up. You know what I mean? Appreciate the super chat. They're saying that Ray J couldn't fight because of his heart. However, he has no issues drinking alcohol and doing shit that's worse for his heart. Hey, listen, we know Ray J doesn't have no heart issues. This shit is all cap. Yeah. Nothing wrong with Ray J's heart. They lying.
We don't know that.
Well,
we don't know that. It looks that way.
That'd be wild though. Super hot face in the bottom.
But I'm gonna tell you, looking past it, because that shit is a bet now.
Yeah.
Right? Looking past it.
And Rainbet is co-owner of Brand Risk.
Or whatever, right?
As is Drake, apparently.
Lord, listen. Now, I don't know how they investigate these things, but let's say you got somebody or a bunch of people who bet, right? And one of them disgruntled because he bet 100 grand.
Mm-hmm.
He bet 100 grand because he was told and promised something.
Mm-hmm.
And if this dude goes and tells somebody that shit, now that can lead to some serious trouble. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which I just think Ray was like, bro, don't knock me out.
Yeah.
I don't think they was trying to like rig no shit. But even with that, I don't know how Aiden looks at that.
But that is like, well, Aiden's would be furious if they actually.
Hey, listen, if you tell somebody that you having a boxing match with, don't knock me out, and y'all like, you trying to make an agreement with somebody, that's trying to rig the fight. Like, this is a boxing match. This is, whereas though people are betting on the fight, this is competition. In competition, you don't even have those type of discussions. It's competition.
They did that, but that, like, I mean, the whole thing about it is like not knocking someone out kind of like ensures that the fight's not really that embarrassing for either party, Because really, like, whatever happens in the ring, it's not really a big deal unless you get knocked out. Getting knocked out is really, really embarrassing. Obviously, not throwing a punch also pretty embarrassing, but like, it's hard to plan that out. It would be hard to script 3 rounds of not throwing a punch. But I don't know. I think that they tried to get tricky with it. Now it's making me look at all of Super Hot Fire's fights a little differently because I watched a bunch of his fights before I interviewed him.
No, I think the other ones he was fighting. They was
some of them, yes. The Gypsy Crusader one was a war. But he had like a fight or two also that I saw that didn't really sit right with me the first time. So now I'm wondering if he's got a whole thing.
And see, based upon that is a reason.
Man, Super Hot he fighting them fights. We know Ray J tried to put the pressure on him. Yeah. And for it to come out the way it did, saying that, you know, Ray J had 20 bloods, and listen, it's more to it. You know, Aiden is being quiet. The lawyer's telling him, yo, just chill. It's more to the story, you know, and they don't want to give no information to Wicked100 because you know what he gonna do. He gonna run out there and take whatever he get and create a narrative to make it look like what he wanted to look like. So I'm sure they don't want to put nothing else out there. Let the investigation. We done told them this is what's going on, and let the investigation work and see how they operate from there. And now we hear Ray J talking about he got a fight set up for August 23rd now. He ain't got no heart issues. Ain't no way you lose a fight in May and then have a fight set up already for August if you got a heart condition. There's no way, you know, at all. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button.
Why Aiden will probably not let Super Hot fight, because now you got people like doubting. He's building his brand with boxing.
And he doesn't like this controversy because a lot of these controversies are actually really bad for business. It's not like podcasting where controversy is just fine. It's like, no.
Super Hot hasn't said anything.
And that's kind of, yeah, that's interesting.
He hasn't said anything. So, and Ray J,
smart.
he opened the door. And
that's smart. Super Hot ain't saying nothing publicly, but I guarantee you he talked to Aiden. I can bet that. He's not saying nothing publicly, but I guarantee you he didn't talk to Aiden. Yeah, that's where he getting the bag at.
I don't know, bro, because he gave this little laugh in the middle of saying this shit, and that fucking dude is a troll, bro. You know what I'm saying? I see the way you say it looks, and you said you heard some shit, and if you say you heard it, because if I'm telling you I heard some shit, I heard it.
The person I was with is just Ray J wouldn't lie to him.
Yeah. I'm not listening. I'm not going.
And Adam saying what he's saying on No Jumper, verifying some shit about Ray J saying what he's saying to rig the fight. Hey, listen. We know what Adam doing. Adam ain't got no problem with getting the information for Aiden, because Adam's gonna make money dealing with Aiden. He gotta break bread with Wicked100. He ain't making no money with Ray J. So I'm sure Adam ain't got no problem with letting Aiden know what's been said. Yeah, why not? Let him know what's been said, what's happening, what you heard. Yeah, I heard this, that, and the third. You know, Ray J thought he was slick.
Oh shit! Let's see where it goes, bro.
That might end up being one of the most salacious boxing scandals of our time. If these lawsuits really go down and they really get access to motherfuckers' phone records where they're talking, planning shit out. Oh my God. Anyway, all right. So we got to dive into this. When did you first become aware of there being or sexual assault allegations on the tour? The first one that I became aware of was there was a woman who apparently wanted to have a consensual sexual experience with EKE, and she even made a video with him in which she told him that she was agreeing to have sex with him. But then
that one couldn't be your first one.
Okay, that wasn't the first one.
The first one should have been the third chick.
I thought that we are talking about third, because then that's the woman, right, who got who went into the hotel room and then said that her third forced himself upon her.
No, so
okay,
when I said 3 allegations. Right. The first time I heard something about it, R&B sends me the clip.
Okay.
Right, and I'm looking at it. Because once I get back from the shit, I'm to the room, right? Because I'm gonna fuck their whole party up.
By being an old man, and
when I'm on the bus, everything's quiet.
You're gonna tell them not to do bad things, and that's gonna
exactly right. Yeah. So when I see this chick, right? So I immediately when the ladies when Third says, "Oh, your coochie's garbage," but she gave me head, and she was like, "Well, you ate my," she outed him, right? So now at this point, I'm on it. Okay. I call down there to my road man. I call Bodine. Bodine, what the f is going on?
Oh, so you're talking about the video where the girl is kind of zipping her pants up and she got a big old fupa,
and he's talking about she's fine,
there? Yeah, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So the reason why I blew that one off, I say, Bodine, what's going on? He say, bro, they were loaded. Him and his chick is together right now. They going shopping, eating, and back. Right,
Third and that girl? Or?
Yeah, the Third and the girl, right?
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, okay, maybe it was some bullshit. I go down to the lobby, call, hey, where's he put her on the phone. Oh, we were just up. No, we're hanging out. Everything's cool. So I let it go. Okay. Right? Now, from that one, which was like a troll, them fucking around, that was in Yakima, Washington. So let me get your
shout out to Top Rank Demon, who's from there.
The second one comes from Oregon. I think she saw that and says, I'm going up. Right? So then I look up and I'm like, yo, this is shit.
So the second one was from earlier in the tour?
Was from the second tour date.
Got it.
Right? Yakima's the fourth tour date, right? So when I look up, I'm like, what is this? And I'm like, bro, is that who I think it is? Her and her mother was a duo.
So her and her mom both came through to get f***ed?
They straight up. They like, look, we both get this, my mom, this. They were actually at that hotel a day prior to us even getting there.
God bless America.
Yeah, they're there for some other shit. And she got f***ed by one of the DJ homies. Wasn't our DJ, but one of our guys I was on the tour, DJ, ranched with her for a couple days.
You see, Wack, always want to throw it on somebody else. It wasn't our guy. It was the DJ. Yeah, she got this from somebody else, but it wasn't our guy. We ain't had nothing to do with this. Yeah, well, Third had some accusations, brother. Yeah, there was some accusations made against Third. Your homie. And you want to act like they was out doing this and it wasn't that. We all know Wack will create a story. So it's like, because you say this, Wack, it's most likely we can't believe it. Because we know you will paint a picture and create a narrative of some shit that never even took place that way. We can't believe it.
She paid his car note and all kind of shit.
Wow.
Right? So when she came with that, and I'm trying to figure out, okay, well, who is she talking about? They're telling me they don't know. This is when I'm like, hey, listen, go file a police report because I know how it goes. They'll say shit for everybody to talk to them.
And are you talking about the woman who made the video basically saying that she was like pulled into the hotel room and then she woke up and her underwear was off or whatever?
No, that's the
third one. Oh, okay.
Right? The second one
mother-daughter is insane.
Right? So then when she pops up, she calls my Instagram. And when I looked at it, she had been sending me, first she says, who was this guy? It was DJ Mack. He was our DJ, right?
Okay.
And this guy did this. And then right under it, she says, but check my music out. Right under it. She says 2 posts. I wish I remember. You remember that girl name? Because I can find them. I'll show you this shit. Can't make this shit up.
Yeah.
But check my music out, right?
Hey.
So I do what I do. I go on the bus. Hey.
Now, you don't know the girl's name? You know everything else. With a serious situation like this, you don't know her name. You don't know nothing about her. Okay.
Who is this chick? What's she talking about? They're like, oh, no, that's EKE's, whatever.
So EKE taking down everything.
EKE got consent.
Okay.
I'm like, they recorded it. They sent it to me. So now at this point in time, look, lady, I'm not going to argue with you because what you're trying to do is get some clout and get a bunch of interviews. I'm going to put you in the box. Go to the local police department, file your case.
Right.
This is what didn't make sense to me. You're telling me at 5 a.m. you woke up with a sore vagina.
Nah.
Sore, 5 a.m. from somebody on the bus, from my DJ. This is what you're saying. You come back to my bus at 1 p.m. same day to braid EKE's hair, and you felt him so much where you decided with your sore vagina and your mind state that you've been SA'd, I'm going to give him some. Adam, I'm sorry. You in the porn world, I don't know. That shit just didn't add up to me.
I mean, she could have had a sore pussy and then decided she wanted to get some more dick.
So you're like mentally, I don't think
sometimes a girl might like get raped and then want to have a consensual sexual encounter.
See, I don't know nothing about no shit like that.
To sort of like reclaim her. Listen, her power.
That is an Adam theory.
It's a theory. I don't know.
Is that like? Bro,
I've heard of stuff like that. You know,
that after being taken advantage of, they want
because sometimes they're in denial of it immediately after. You know, and they might want to like, oh, if I have sex with them consensually, then somehow that like covers up for it. That makes it so it wasn't.
So now I asked her, hey, do you know who you went to the room with? Well, somebody sent me a video of me twerking on him and him slapping my ass, so it had to be him. That's when I told her, go file your police report, do your rape kit, because now we want to know. Now, ever since I told all these ladies, please go file a report. Well, Wack, what I'm telling you is file a report. Do what I would want my daughter to do, right? Ever since I gave them these instructions, we haven't heard anything from them. And the bus quickly realized, oh, bro, I see what this is. Because when I told the lady, hey, you know, I could work out a feature for you. Would that be cool? Yeah, Wack, I mean, we can work something out. At that point, I was furious. Now you're trying to extort me. Because if you really been this.
So now something new has added to the story. You told her you was gonna work out a feature for her. You ain't never said this before, but now you're saying that you told her you was gonna work out a feature and you said something was wrong when you seen she agreed with that. You ain't never say that one. I'm telling you, he be making up these stories as he go. This shit, wow. Yeah, this shit different.
You don't give a fuck about none of that.
Yeah.
You want some justice. I'm trying to understand. It's been a week too. Where's any of these reports? Some of these dudes should have been contacted.
Yeah.
Who do you say it was? Here's his Instagram. So we waiting on you.
So, but there's two things to worry about. There's criminal charges, and then there's lawsuits. And lawsuits can pop up out of nowhere, and they don't necessarily require, criminal charges, even though it would be very advantageous.
Again, when you come in with your lawsuits, you gotta have your facts.
Yeah.
Like I told her, the hotel has the video footage. I gave her instructions.
Of what? Of like going to the room?
She said that the dude pulled her off the bus, took her through the lobby, took her through the elevator up to the room. I said, go tell the local law enforcement this, file your report so they can go pull the footage. Because this guy's telling me none of that ever happened.
Right.
So I want to know two things. If you're lying or if he's lying. We don't harbor fugitives like that.
But the video, if it's just him walking to the room with her, it's pretty unlikely that unless she's like stumbling and falling all over the place, that you're not really going to be able to make any big conclusions about it.
We don't harbor fugitives like that. Hey, yo. Wack always come up with some cap shit. Yeah. Always come up with some cap shit, man. You know, selective politicking, picking and choosing. Like, these dudes had a whole bunch of shit going on the road trip tour showcase. They had a whole bunch of shit going on. Yes, they did. And, you know, we all seen it. It was doing too much. Nigga Third, Money Funny, he got out there and felt like he was doing something. You know, dudes be straight fool faffy though, man. But when you deal with Wack, it's the kind of energy you get. You get this kind of energy dealing with Wack every time. It's like negative shit.
How drunk she was, right?
Well, no, you won't be. But what I will be able to make is you took her to the room.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Right? Because I'm going to ask you, did you take her to the room? I'm going to ask you these questions. If you tell me no, and the video comes out saying you took her to the room. Because look, if you take a chick to the room and y'all both know what y'all doing, yeah, bro, I took her to the room and I got some head. You're not going to lie about it. Hey, bro, she's making these allegations. Was you involved
but so he said he did not even take her to the room?
Say he didn't take her to the room.
Oh, so are you feeling a little bit weird about Third now or something?
Well,
like maybe you can't trust him?
Well, no, but I think, no, it ain't. That Third didn't really do nothing because the chick that he was trolling on the bus,
yeah,
bro, she laid up with him, what, another day and a half? She laid up with him.
We all know. You can see how Wack is looking. He's uncomfortable. And he's lying as well. And then as soon as he start asking other people to validate something, we know that's a lie. Are you feeling some type of way about Third? You can't trust him. He's a liar, just like you. Y'all both are liars. They get it right from you, Wack. They see you lying all the time. Of course, they gonna lie as well.
Throw him around and all kind of shit, right? My thing with Third is you were out there on that bus conducting yourself like you were a fucking artist.
Right.
See, you eliminate that bullshit you was doing on Blueface Stream, the situation's not there. Because some of these girls, you can embarrass them. She was from L.A. That chick's from L.A. She ain't even from up there.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? She let motherfuckers know I got bread. I got $200,000 in the account. She showing, look, I'm up here doing what I want to do because I want to do it. I can't get to Haiti, baby, so I'll settle for you. That's what she said. Swear to God. That's what she said. Motherfucker, you are the help, but you're in shape, so it. And you ate my pussy good.
Yeah. Which is insane.
So I'll go back to the room.
She's too fat. You can't eat that out.
I mean, bro, I don't know what was going on.
The first,
Third said,
fupa, man.
Third said, I only ate your pussy because you was fine.
I guarantee that shit tangy.
Well, I don't know what it was.
Show that shit hitting.
Listen, first of all, you know, I've been on a lot of tours, and tours is very dangerous to me, dealing with law enforcement, different cities. You don't know who got a problem with you, with the artist, shit like that.
Especially when everyone on the tour is a gang member.
You handling money. Well, that's a plus for the tour bus. One thing I had was a solid tour bus.
But I'm just saying
everybody on that bus is going.
But anyone could potentially have somebody who don't like Hoover, so they want to go come do something to Jab 5. Somebody who don't like Schoolyard Crips for some reason, which probably wouldn't really happen outside of LA, but you know, it's like it's possible.
But one thing, I'm like the ward when you getting on that bus. Hey, I don't give where you from. I don't give about none of that. When you step on this bus, we're all one. If not, don't get on the bus. When we stopped in Sac, you think we wasn't on alert for Haiti? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so different places we go, so, you know, we know, keep an eye on Haiti.
It's got to be like almost impossible to get these guys to not bring guns on tour, right?
No, there were no guns on that tour. Blueface on paperwork.
Okay.
I don't need that. I got the venues. And you got to understand, with me being Wack, being in this game so long, there's no city that I'm stopping in
where you can't get a
that I don't have people there already. So they Cuba to tell you, they be at the parking lot where we pull up. They stay there. They man in lobby. And they get us up out of there. Once we get certain amount of miles out the way, I release them and we on to the next people.
Stop lying, Wack. You gotta relax, bro. We all seen you outside of the venue, Wack. Third was back there hiding. He was hiding. We seen it. You ain't had nobody, waiting. Come on now. The security at the venue was there, but you act like you had some street niggas out there. You act like you had some street niggas out there that you called and they was in the parking lot waiting. Well, I tell you, Wack be capping all the time. That nigga just be capping. Yeah, it ain't one city I go to. I ain't got this, that, the third. Stop, Wack. Stop.
So, we haven't really had them type of problems. People been cool. We haven't had no real crowd problems.
I mean, that is the weird thing when you go on tour is that there will be a lot of little hiccups, but people are able to kind of use those to present the tour as if the tour was a total disaster, even though as a whole, it might have still been successful.
We haven't had any problems. All the dudes bonded. Jap, I think Jap 5 benefited the most.
Yeah.
Because he was able to come on there and bond and learn some shit.
He needs those experiences.
Yeah, bro, that was his first time really on the stage. He's like, hey bro, could I come to your room and practice with you when you drop the beat and you do that little run? So I'm like, yo, Jap, he about his craft. You know what I'm saying? He talking to Cube like Cube, he be writing shit. He's like, yo, bro, put something together for me, right? He saw Creep's vet. He like, bro, I was watching this in prison. Creep like, you want to drive it? You can drive the motherfucker from Phoenix to Dago. You know what I'm saying? So it was a great experience for him to say like, damn, Wack. And he looked at me, he said, hey, bro, first time I spent some time around you, I hear when you said, when you get to know me, you realize how many people don't. I said, bro, he said, bro, you ain't nothing like what these people say you are. I said, they don't know.
Wack does the same thing to everybody that he meets. He makes sure that you comfortable, show you this nice personality, and then turn on you. The same thing to everybody that he meets. That shit there, we all see it. He act like he's solid, he cool when he's around you, and then when he get away from you, if he want to go at you, now he start doing certain stuff that you see like, damn, you wasn't even acting like that when you was around. I ain't know you had this much hate.
Me, or half of them tried to get in and I detected the bullshit and I cut them loose, right? And then at that point, then they're going to run their narrative. But the tour overall been very successful. I got a second run already came out.
Are you managing Jap 5?
I will say,
open to the idea.
I will say this. Birdman called me. I have an obligation to 3 more situations. And Savvy third. He like, look, Savvy, that's...
Wack. Stop lying. Wack said Birdman called me, man. Birdman did not call you, bro. You begged Birdman for a budget for Blueface. Blueface been out of jail 6-7 months now. No budget. So why would Birdman call you now and you got Jab 5 on the tour that ain't got no car, ain't never been on no stage, ain't got nothing that Cash Money wants, but Birdman called you. You got Blueface. Birdman ain't call you. Come on, Wack. God damn, man. You gotta relax, though, Wack. You really gotta relax, bro. You gotta relax, man.
Your shit.
He's still locked up, right?
Yeah, but he on his way home. 3 more situations. So there's a very strong possibility that I'm about to open up 3 more Cash Money West budgets.
Ooh.
I naturally want to be Blueface. I'm not gonna front. I did personally, the day I flew Jab 5 out, put Jab 5 on the phone with Stunner. Right? Because I felt like, Adam, when you opening the doors up for a person and you seeing this is what he want to do, being able to call a dude and get on the tour, get your flight paid for, land, get picked up by the black car, get to the hotel, all the artists greet you, Blueface, like, yo, bro, what's up, man? Good to meet you in person, love, or whatever, let's rock out. And then an hour later, put him on the phone with Stunner. I think that meant something to that young man. It might have gave him a little more if he was thinking about, had some problems going on. You know what, bro, let me stay focused. So I know he gave me till June to make my decision what I'm gonna do, because I got a lot of shit going on. But it's a good possibility that Long Beach, Blueface, and a Hoover, and I ain't gonna say who from Long Beach, and I ain't talking about Savvy Third or DW Flame. I'm not talking about neither one of them. That's already a situation what it is.
Long Beach, huh?
So Birdman gave you 3 budgets and you waiting to give Blueface a budget? Man, that don't even sound right. That don't even sound right. Birdman gave you 3 budgets and you waiting to give Blueface a budget. Okay. Yeah. And the day is June 1st. Let's see. I can bet we gonna go through the whole month of June and no budget is happening for Blueface or anybody else around Wack. I guarantee you that. The whole month. Nobody. Wack just be lying, man.
Yeah, it may be, that may be the next Cash Money West movement. I got a few more slots he's opening up for developing. But I told him we have to do it a little different because we got to provide that camera content. Let's not just have them in the studio. We got to show the people what they're doing in the studio because that crosses over these days. So,
I mean, Jet 5 could be.
So he's trying to get the camera so he can show Birdman something. Birdman need to see something, huh? Ain't no budget there, but you want to try to put something together so you can show, look, check this out. Look, yeah. Wack, you don't got an ear for talent, bro. On some real shit. You don't have an ear for talent. That's not your specialty. You do not have an ear for talent at all, bro. Yeah, that's not your forte. Just keeping it a buck.
Big, I think. He just needs to really make the right music and be marketed and presented in the right way. And I could see him.
They're responding to him.
Yeah,
they are responding. He take that shirt off, they going crazy.
Yeah, because, okay.
They're taking pictures. They want to take pictures with him. They want his merch.
I wonder if he really made any like records for the girls yet, because that side of things could definitely probably work for him a little bit.
He has one. He hasn't done it, or he hasn't released it. He has one. He let me send me about 2-3 records. He has one. He definitely has one. And you know, kicking it with the dude, I ain't gonna front. His mindset, getting out of prison, is a lot like what mine was when I got out.
Listen to Wack. This is how Wack talks when he's about to line somebody up. Yeah, it's always he can relate to them. It's always, yeah, I see the good. It's always, yeah, we can do this and we can do that, and he got potential and his style this. This how he talk when he gonna line the Joker up. Next thing you know, the boy Jab 5 gonna have a case. Yeah, we know that.
I just went into another industry.
Right.
Like that dude, he's like, bro, I'm not doing that no more.
Right.
I seen what it was. Like he's all the way woke. You get what I'm saying? And don't think, I got calls. It's crazy. I got calls. Why you didn't take Whoop-de-Whoop? I knew as soon as I took Jap out, you know how it goes.
Yeah.
Say you deal with the same shit.
Yeah.
Why you did such and such? I said, well, listen, first of all, closed mouth don't get fed. He called me. What I'm gonna do? Tell him no? I'm not gonna tell none of these youngsters no that I can give an opportunity. It's not gonna happen.
Well, why hasn't nobody had any success with the opportunities that you say you provide? Everybody's always getting indicted. I'm just being real. I ain't seen no success. You saying you providing opportunities, I haven't seen no success at all. You know, it's always an issue if we being real. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Shout out to all y'all that be rocking with the channel, man. We know Wicked100 is all cap. All cap. You know, he do a lot of lying. And we know that. You know what I mean? Trying to make things seem like it's all good until he line your ass up. And then you find out it's not all good. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already streamed, downloaded She Ain't Gotta by DZ, go stream and download She Ain't Gotta. It's on all platforms. Shout out to all y'all that rock with the channel. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you're a member of the channel, put a 1 in the chat. You know we appreciate all y'all that be rocking with SBGB TV. Go check out the merch, sbgbtv.com. I appreciate all y'all that be rocking with the channel, man. Y'all know we going hard in the paint. And we grinding. We halfway through 2026. Yeah. June is here. You know, it's still Gemini season. We dropping 2 songs this month. This is a fact. I gotta start making videos for these joints too. We gonna get on track. You know, we just putting the groove together. If you haven't subscribed to the other channel, make sure you subscribe to the other channel, SBGB TV Worldwide. We went live on that channel yesterday for 7 hours. I was outside working. So make sure you subscribe to the other channel. Go check that live out yesterday. Also on the other channel, SBGB TV Worldwide. You know, we was out there on the work site. You know what I mean? We grinding. Appreciate all y'all, man. C. Brown, Amanda, JR Gets Bread, D Twins, DJ A1, Blue Chicken. You know, I appreciate all of y'all that be rocking with the channel. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. You know, be mindful who you keep around you. You know, everybody ain't your folks, man. Yeah. A lot of people can't be trusted. Pay attention. Keep your circle tight. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Deezy. Stay locked in. Forza. Stay locked in. Y'all know what it is, man. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel, man. Hit that like button. Share this live. Y'all already know what it is. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Now.
Came out the mud, now we map out the stuff. Hands on the wheel, got my life in the car. Up and down roads, they said ain't for me. Now I run routes like a wide body Jeep. Selling work out the trunk. I was freezing at lights. Eating chips for dinner. Counting quarters at night. Now it's bags in the back. Got them strapped to the seats. Every mile, one prayer. One now police. State line after state line. I was chasing a shot at mile marker. Felt like a chicken clock. Hit a rest stop shower just to rinse off the pain. Then I double that flip. Did it all again. Highway to the million. I'm left for it. Turn that stress into stone.